We're live.
Woo!
Hello, everybody.
Greetings! How goes? How is everyone on this fine Friday night?
Oh yeah, I guess it is like 5 p.m. Yeah.
It's like 7 p.m. Fucking Americans.
We
Worse.
share the same
We're
time
zoning.
zones.
Yeah.
No, time zones are lateral.
I don't think that's true.
Hell,
They're lateral.
I may be wrong, but I look up at the sun and I think that a lateral time zone is not how that works.
They're lateral if you consider the north to be to your left on a map. Right.
It
right
would
on
not
the map.
change
Or
the
left.
fact that we shared the same time zone.
No, but
hello, everybody. I'm Jack. I'm a player today, so I'm going to let Zaltu bring us in.
yeah. Well, that's what I was doing until you so rudely interrupted me.
I will continue to do so.
That's Jack.
Hi.
He will be dying soon.
Hopefully.
This is the third and final episode of Secrets in the Dark, the one-shot brought to you by me, the Big DM. The 4 players, minus Jack, making 3 that I have, are Cat and Cronch, played by Chef.
Whoa!
Spooky, playing Moran Jang.
Yeah,
And
we stand.
Gerald, played by Ulier.
That's how that works. You nailed it.
I'm what can I say? I'm a bit of a gamer. Last time, our wonderful heroes that are very related to the story of what's going on here made their way through a entrance to part of the city. They fought off some undead wolves, managed to get themselves some treasure by braving traps, almost got memed by a mimic boat and muddy water, and finally managed to find a safe path across the puzzle room that they encountered at the end of the area.
Now, I do want to say, we almost got memed by the mimic boat, but we absolutely did get memed by the muddy water.
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
true. That's true.
Yeah. If I had lungs, drowned.
That's true. You heard it here, folks. First, folks, do not have lungs.
Honestly,
Not
if you can opt out of having lungs but continue to function normally, do that.
Dude,
Yes.
I wish.
It's very important that you do that, yep.
Franklin out here living my dreams.
We also did get past the bullshit word room.
Yes. You found a
It is-
safe path across.
It is in fact bullshit. We also found a shiny axe, or 2
Yeah,
parts
you
of a
found a
shiny
shiny
axe that we put together to make a better full shiny axe.
A bigger, shinier axe.
I have notes I wrote down. I even wrote down our loot we got, even though it's probably not going to be too terribly important. A lot of it is bullshit papers.
It's true. It's true.
Look.
Those are all bullshit papers that your character would theoretically care very much about, but
I care very much about
Yeah.
these papers.
In theory.
in theory, I'm very attracted to this prospect and
What
adventure.
the fuck am I supposed to do with paper? It's the
Alright.
words on it that are
I
important.
don't-
What?
What you're supposed to be doing with these papers. But you should
I
not be
can't
attracted-
read.
You
All
can't
right.
Stop you from being attracted to them.
What are you gonna do? Take them from me?
Yeah.
Yes. The papers burst into flame.
Oh, damn. I'm
I was
removing it
so
from my
attracted
inventory.
to them. Ah, they're gone. I will,
More!
I will never overcome this grievous wound. This will be in my backstory for the ages.
All right,
Gentleman
well,
Thief
that-
puts a hand on Captain Cronch's shoulder. With a tear in his eye, he simply gives you a smile and a thumbs up of reassurance that you will find
You know what?
love.
Man, go fuck yourself.
You know what? Let's spend the entire session planning a funeral for these papers instead of fighting.
I would
Oh, God.
I would suggest we do like a Viking funeral, but that does feel a little insensitive.
All right.
Oh my god. So we were continuing forward.
So you continue
3
forward.
levels.
There's a door directly above you on the other side of this room. After taking the riches from the chest, you make your way through the door and onwards into the night. It might be night. It's probably still night. And further into the cavern that once housed this dwarvish city. Now you partake in a whole bunch of adventures. There's this crazy non-Euclidean minecart maze. There's this weird kind of underdark camp that's deserted. You make your way out through this weird skull head shaped of stone. You run into an old acquaintance. You murder her. It's all very sad. You get ambushed by mind flayers, and you start yeeting the fuck away from there because obviously that's very dangerous. This all happens, it's small stuff, so we won't roll for this.
Morin grew a beard. It's we're all very unnerved by it.
It is just a bunch of knotted ropes that are just hanging from his face.
Eventually,
shavings.
Gentleman Thief both lost an eye, then regained his eye back somehow.
Yeah, we're not really sure how that happened.
It's called a character.
We're not actually sure even if he had both eyes to begin with. So
yeah, no one can remember his face.
People suddenly realized that he had 2 eyes and found that weirdly suspicious, but they couldn't tell why.
Uller both died 3 times in a row and then just walked it off.
I'm doing this last minute because I realized I didn't actually put you guys' character sheets or character icons there.
He died doing what he lived, existing in entire apathy.
I just imagine that Uller just straight up dies in a fight because he was a little bit apathetic about it. Then all of a sudden he just walks in off screen, like his body's still there, and he just says they didn't want me.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Ran out of vacation days. I'm back.
Captain Cronch has somehow
Sadly.
maintained the straight man persona this entire time. It's unclear how he's been able to.
What the fuck is wrong with all of you? This is ridiculous. Stop touching things.
I mean, Morin's doing fine.
God, just so much of our problems will be dealt with entirely if you would just stop touching it.
Gentleman Thief touches the artifact once more, now speaking Pig Latin and cannot stop. He tosses the artifact into the snow around, or like into the cave around him, and just fucking leaves it there. He can speak perfectly fine now again. Not snow. It looked like snow for a second there.
All right. So again, to get slightly back on track, the mind flayers chase you out into this enormous, this massive, this dare I say city-sized open cavern. And you can see a long bridge of stone extending in front of you as the party continues fleeing from the pursuing mind flayers. You run out onto this bridge, and you notice on the sides the cliff edge simply going down so far you cannot see the bottom. It's just a pure black abyss. As you rush across the stone bridge, all of a sudden you realize at some point that the mind flayers have stopped chasing you, and you see them behind you, kind of looking out at you, seemingly blocked by some kind of invisible barrier, or at the very least unwilling to go forward across the bridge after you. Presuming you are safe at the moment, you do see on the other side of the bridge, the one you were running towards, the outlines of a rather sizable fortification sitting on a stone pillar almost within this abyssal hole in the ground.
It seems as though their AI prevents them from going this far.
We passed the zone loading screen. We're fine now.
Yeah. Oh no, this black abyss is a chunk error.
Just like Wyoming.
Just like while we go
Learning
over again.
from his previous adventures to take a wary eye on the surroundings, he does make sure that there isn't, in fact, any traps in front of him. Or trying his
give me-
best.
Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Investigation check. All right, that's a +5 now. It's a 19.
Epic.
Very nice.
You don't see any traps or magic circles etched into the ground or bear traps laying on this relatively narrow plain bridge. Looking around though, you can tell that both the bridge and this pillar and this fortress that you see in front of you are extremely old. Probably older than any of you, and probably older than most people alive.
I lick the ground and continue forward.
Why?
A noble man.
Why would you do that? That's just fucking. Oh God. All right. I'll follow behind him because
He's
no,
leaving
yeah.
behind a shadow clone in case of
Oh
emergencies.
my God! Yeah, I can't bleed evidently.
What do you make of
Warren
it,
goes to lick
Captain
the ground,
Cronch?
then realizes there's no tongue.
Slams his
Just
wooden
trying to
face into the ground.
He's just trying to participate.
Don't worry, we'll find the elixir that makes you into a real boy one day. I continue forward.
I don't think that's our intention here.
I've completely lost track of the plot. I'm sorry.
It was in those papers and they burned up.
You know very well I can't read.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Intelligence of 5.
things are starting to come together.
I do rustle up against this wall right here, going flesh to it, and I go to peer through the doorway to make sure there's no terrifying
give me a-
individuals.
Perception check.
Perception. That's a +9 now. It's an 18.
It's an 18.
Oh.
Nice.
You do hear some kind of movement from the other side. You can't make out what it is exactly.
Shh. There's something on the other side.
Can you make out what it is exactly?
No.
Fuck. All right.
I say we open the door and go in and face it, whatever it is, head on.
That's. I think if that's our plan, you should probably step back.
I do just that.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to walk up and try the doorknob or push against this door.
There's no doorknob per se. This is essentially the entrance to a fortified castle. So it's a large wooden structure that is on hinges that would be locked by a bar or portcullis if that were the case. You can push up against the door and attempt to open it. As you do this, it is quite heavy. You can't open it very fast. But you do manage to push the door open. How far do you want to open it?
I want to open it enough that I can stick my head through and look out.
So you open the door. Let me go ahead and grab the area reveal. So you open it. You go ahead and open the door just a little bit, and then peek your head through, and you can see. Hopefully, this is right.
Oh no. They have archery practice.
Oh, fuck.
You can see just within your line of sight a number of very dark blue-skinned elves, all looking in the direction of the door. As one of them notices your head poke through, it cries out to you, "Halt! Enter this location slowly and with your hands fully visible."
Do you know where the bathroom is?
Good one. That worked last time.
It's gotta work one of these times, right?
That one was funny, I think.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
You see the two drow in the back, who are indeed wielding crossbows. Siri, stop.
Oh God, they got AI technology out here. We don't stand a chance.
Their bows are voice activated.
That's a weird call.
Siri, shoot my crossbow. I'm sorry. I'm not connecting to the internet right now.
Yeah, then you just get stabbed.
Damn it.
What do you want to do, Captain Cronch? They only see you.
Surprise attack. Get them out here.
I'm gonna pull the door closed. My mistake.
I'll find it,
see
don't
what-
worry.
Yeah. No, you know what they say? The world's a bathroom if you gotta pee bad enough. All right.
Listen, there's a massive cliff right over here. Just go off the side.
Do you not know that I don't actually have to use the bathroom?
Yeah, the mind flayer.
Has that just occurred to you?
Gentleman Sleep looks at you very quizzically. Then why would you say you need the
All
gun?
right. I'm closing the door.
You close the door. You can give me perception checks, all of you.
Okay.
All right. I'm
What's
good at this.
that? All right, that's a dirty 20.
16.
Morin found a rock he likes. He's just kind of kicking around a little.
You can see, gentlemen, just barely out of the corner of your eye, on the two towers, at least on the tower that you can see there, there seems to be just the hint of a glint of white reflected, which you can presume is very possibly the white hair of a drow observing you and your party from atop the tower.
I do put my hands up at that point.
What are you
We're
doing?
surrounded.
Morin
I like-
follows and
Oh.
doesn't understand.
Oh wait, we're surrounded.
We're
Oh,
surrounded.
shit.
Can Morin put his hands up, or are they like the sticks just kind of out on the side?
He can put him up, just not very far.
Fuck, we're surrounded. Okay, I'm gonna start backing up with my hands up.
We can't go that
then-
way.
Hold on. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start backing up. I'm gonna look around, and then I'm gonna charge the door. Here we go.
Okay. Oh no, Ullr's in the way.
I can move through allied spaces. It's fine.
I just like
vault
the
over.
idea that you're just bursting through the door using Ullr.
Yeah.
I don't want to use my head.
Give me a. This is kind of like a charge attack. So give me an attack roll.
You got it. I'll count this as an unarmed strike. So it's-
Attack you.
Technically, I'm just like hitting it with my shoulder.
Did I notice like a weapon in the tower?
No, you just barely noticed the person was there.
How high is the building?
It is quite high.
Okay.
It is a 27. You hit the door. You smash into the door. I'll need a damage for that too. The towers are quite high. They're probably higher than you would be able to scale feasibly. I would say probably...
Because I do have that thief thing that lets me, like, my climbing speed isn't inhibited by anything.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 40 or 50 feet up.
My movement speed's like 30, so I could probably get pretty close to the top in one turn.
You could bonus action dash and get up
But
there.
the thing is I don't know how that's gonna help me.
It won't. I can almost assure you that it would just move you closer to the people who don't like you.
Yeah, it would pretty much just make sure I'm alone. I feel confident enough to stealth if if you three get captured, I'm fine, you know?
Oh, well, thank you.
So you smash into the door. Again, the door is very heavy. You do manage to push it open with your body, but that essentially halts all your momentum. You've essentially just slammed yourself into the door to
Right.
open it, rather than opening it like a normal person.
Right, but if I were to open it like a normal person, that wouldn't be like a ha. That would be like a excuse me. And I
With
was
the
going
door
more for the
open,
It's not very Captain
with
Crunch.
the
It's
door
on
open,
brand.
I want a barrel roll in.
Nice.
because I'm just gonna and then aim my bow.
All right. So you slide in there from that angle. Let me just check here. Okay. From that angle, go ahead and reveal. Actually, I can just reveal this entire section here. I think that's a problem.
Unfortunately, Gentleman Thief does not appreciate being one up, so he's also going to slide underneath the legs of Captain Cronch and take a stance with his blade.
Ooh.
All right. Is
Warren's
more
gonna waddle
enjoying
over here.
And then immediately regret his decision.
the drow that spoke earlier once again, and now you see that they're all rather tense. It once again calls out to you saying, "Stop your movement and put your hands in the air."
We can't do both.
Morin never put his hands down.
Yeah, that's fair. We can't freeze and put our hands in the air. You do have to pick one. Also, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do?
They're drow. Do you not know?
The drow speaking. So the drow speaking, which is this one here, seems to look off out of sight from where you are. And it says, "We're the owners of this fortification. If you wish to pass through here, you need to go through us. And we will not let anyone dangerous through this area.
What are you protecting?
Our lives."
I go to look over at Captain Crunch. Am I dangerous?
Mostly to yourself, but also you have stabbed a few people.
I have stabbed a few people.
Yeah.
Who are you protecting yourselves from outside of just dangerous people? Because we may also be doing the same. I look back at Captain Crunch, just yeah, give him a smile and a wink.
It's about as good as the bathroom thing, so go for it. What were you going to say though, Gerald?
I forgot.
Oh, okay, sorry.
If you came across that bridge, then I have high doubts you did not run into the colony of mind flayers laying waste to the lands it's not really the north because it's up in terms of geography, but
no, I get the idea. Up, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of north. The north, okay.
I know.
I know what a map looks like.
Yeah, but they didn't seem interested in coming across the thing.
Yes, naturally. They are.
Cringe, if you ask me.
He seems perplexed by your Zoomer language, but does not comment. Remember, these guys are the definition of boomers. They're probably multiple hundreds of years old.
That description could literally describe me at any situation.
These elves are pretty based.
He seems confused by your Zoomer language, but does not question it at the
moment.
What mind flayer colony? I have no idea. You mean those things? Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yes,
we didn't want to die.
They're not keen on crossing the bridge. Mind flayers are particularly magical in nature. Where exactly do you hail from?
I come from the seas. I'm Captain Cronch.
I come from insert location here.
My feature is bad reputation.
Mountain hole.
Unfortunately, my location is it's a little strange to describe.
You're in it, actually.
Essentially, I don't come. You can essentially say that I don't come from anywhere, and you wouldn't be far from the truth.
Clearly, you're not from around here. What exactly are you doing in this place?
I think
we're investigating something by the Thieves Guild. We were looking for a town, and there was something in it that was privy to us by an omniscient being, but we weren't exactly explained as to why, because we were told, and I quote, it's kind of spoilers for another thing. And while I respect and understand that, it is kind of weird to then turn around and ask me like a pointed question that I do not have the answer to.
My apologies. I forgot to get the memo from God here. One moment.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no,
Like an
my
angel
people will call your
comes
people.
We're essentially
And it-
thieves. That's what we are, right?
Oh, I see. So you're, according to this memo, you're looking for the reason that the dwarves disappeared like 800 years ago.
Dwarves disappeared.
I'm right here.
Uller, when were you gonna tell me?
Well,
And
from
specifically-
here, yeah,
There might be a
these
reason I was hiding in a
dwarves
cave.
You know what? That's the truest thing you've said in a long time.
That's also the only thing you said in a long time.
So yes, that's why we're here. We don't really mean you any harm. I hold my sword.
But we can injure.
We have been known to injure, mostly ourselves,
Yeah.
but yes.
He looks away to the
Lauren.
side and kind of nods for a moment. And out of the line of sight, you see another person advance. A fairly old-looking drow woman. You don't know much about. Well, I mean, you don't know much about drow, but this seems to be the leader of this particular group of drow.
You
Okay, I don't know much. I don't know much about women anyway, so it's fine.
Don't know much about women.
If I were to take an assessment, I would gather that they are the leader of the group, transformed from the norm by the nuclear goop.
Is that why are you making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle specifically like a Vanilla Ice Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Sir.
Very specific.
I heard leader of the group, and that's all I can hear now.
And now all I can think of is the DK rap. So
Fair.
Now, we are here, but we do not mean you any harm. We were just running away for our lives. And this set just so happened to be the one place we could go where we weren't instantly murked.
the matriarch, which has a kind of a staff of some kind. It seems likely to be a magical staff. Kind of places it sorry, my English is not right the best very now.
Yeah, good.
Oh, like a walking stick?
A cane, yes, a cane. Using it as a cane. And says, yes. Well, if you're not from around here, then there should be a couple of words of warning to you. For whatever reason, the weave, that which grants the power to wizards and sorcerers and some warlocks of all kinds. Their powers, she kind of looks almost mournfully at the staff. It does not exist here.
Wait, what? I try to
The
conjure
mind
magic.
flayers. What magic do you have?
I would like to prestidigitation. I believe I can. Yes, I can do that. So I want to like create a small illusionary symbol on my hands.
I need you and Captain Cronch to give me dexterity saving throws.
What?
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Why did you do this to me? That was like uncalled.
It's okay. My dexterity saving throw is +7, so I'll be fine.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
That is whatever 5 plus 7 is. 12. So that's 22.
Prestidigitation is a level 0 spell, right?
It's a cantrip. Yeah.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, so yeah, quote unquote level 0. So you both make the save. So you will be taking half damage on this.
Oh my god.
As you attempt to conjure up prestidigitation, so 4 damage to both of you, force damage. As you attempt to conjure up prestidigitation, you try and pull on the weave around you, and while for a moment it seems like you latch onto something, the moment you attempt to twist and reform the weave to your desired result, as magic would do, the weave itself seems to shudder and break and violently repulse the attempts that you're making to manipulate it, resulting in a strong magical explosion originating from the gentleman thief Jack's hand, where he was attempting to conjure it, blasting out in a small radius around him. dealing both of you 4 damage as you manage to kind of back off a little bit from it, but still get pushed back a little bit. The matriarch kind of looks at you, kind of like, yes, that is what I was referring to.
Next time, can you like take like 5 steps away from everyone before you start blowing shit up?
Listen, I was just trying to make a small sigil. See, and I try to do it again. No, I don't. No, I do not.
I think I now know why the magical mind flayers don't want to come near here.
Exactly.
I'm useless. Goodbye.
So this is something that that'll be passed around with different information before the main party, but I had to kind of skip over this. Essentially, the way magic is ruled in my world, specifically for the warlocks, Eldritch Blast specifically is a channeling not of magic from the weave, not arcane per se, but a channeling of the deity's magic, the deity's power, which means it does not use the weave directly. So at the very least, Eldritch Blast is unaffected by this. Other spells use the patron's like strength as a source to manipulate the weave, so they're still affected, but not Eldritch Blast. And that's so. I just want to exposition that out of character, since that would have been
all right,
discovered already.
That's good because I unlocked the Eldritch Blast when I leveled up, so that's good. I have that now. I could still use that at least.
Stealing my shtick, bitch.
That's fucked up, man. You gotta let everybody have their thing.
I got Eldritch Blast through this fucking magical bow, and you just kind of got it too. Kind of fucked up.
Hey, listen,
The curse I've been dealing with, and
we all make prices, to gain power. Like me, for instance. Anyway,
I'm sure you accidentally stumbled upon it and walked into a wall.
Oh yeah, I stole a thing and gave it my name. Yeah, now I have magical powers.
That does indeed sound. That does track.
I did come up with lore for why Gentleman Thief both doesn't have a name and also has magical powers.
Just like the matriarch kind of looks at Euler as he talks about the mind flayers and says, "Yes, indeed, the mind flayers, they are linked to their mother brain through magic of an ancient and more deep connection than even we of long lives could understand.
Ew.
We have seen mind flayers cross the bridge before, and the result is never pretty for them. Unfortunately, that makes it impossible for us to leave this area, since the numbers that we cannot hope to contest a colony of mind flayers.
Is there another way out of this castle, like a back door?
She kind of turns around and you see the door behind them entirely, and says, "Yes, there is a door on the other side of the castle."
Why haven't we done that yet?
No. There's a door there. It leads to the deepest and most, well, I would say ancient, but I believe it's probably the most modern, most recent part of the mines. There are many things down there, many evils and many ancient creatures that, well, we would rather not risk running into without need, and it is a dead end. There's nothing further down there.
I look at Captain Cronch. Is that where we're supposed to go?
Yes.
Fuck.
I don't believe you.
Damn it, says God.
That's always the funniest thing when like somebody rolls the divine intervention to like ask a question, and they literally basically just turn to the DM and are like, "Hey, can you? I did the thing. You have to tell me this now."
I still holding my sword. I'm like, are we good though? Now, like, we're not going to try to kill each other as soon as we're let our guard down, right?
I don't wish you any harm.
You cannot stay here, but if you wish to pass through, then we will allow it.
All right, cool.
I sheathe my sword.
Epic.
Well, we weren't going to stay here anyway, so I mean, we just...
As this weird robot keeps saying, that is based.
I don't understand your Zoomer language, but
Yeah,
I get you. I get you.
Something about red pilled. I don't. I'm scared.
It takes being an alpha Chad to get it.
He keeps saying that, and it makes me question everything I know.
Well,
The drow part ways. Clearly, the ones wielding more fortified armor and swords, placing themselves in a position to intercept any deviance, and usher you towards the door further in.
Before we go, as one doomed group of people to another, you said there were monsters on the other side. Do you have like any more information about what could be down there?
We have not traveled outside of this fortification for many, many years. There is a small church. It has attracted many strange beings in the past, ethereal beings, somehow keeping form despite the disruptance in the weave in this area. And beyond that, the caverns in which the dwarves' great machines dug a great monstrous machine.
Yo, mama.
No, actually, it was your mother.
Oh, fuck! Oh, he got you.
A great machine constructed by the dwarves in the shape of a beast that they used to dig through the tunnels. It has been infested with burrowing creatures and cunning. I don't have a speech written for this. Cunning monsters. Since the days that since long before we stopped our outings.
Lots of bad boys.
Lots of bad boys. Bad boys. What are they gonna do? And beyond
Listen,
that,
it fucking sucks in there.
yes, basically it fucking sucks in there, as the Zoomer pointed out.
Well, as it just so happens, we don't get our paycheck unless we go through there, so I open the door.
You open the door and
Instantly die.
Cap and Cronch is furiously going through their contract right now. Like, is that what it says? Shit.
You see that there is, in fact, a small room with another door immediately afterwards.
I look back.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I look back at them and I just give a quizzical look at the queen or like the old lady.
Matriarch.
The matriarch, yeah. She goes, "Oh, it's 2 doors to the straight."
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I keep walking forward.
You open the other door. Let me go ahead and just reveal the entire map now, since this map is basically done.
Were we supposed to fight them?
No, actually. I just put them there in case you decided to fight them.
Oh, alright. There's another door past here.
Yes, I said two doors to the straight.
Right, I was including that one right there too. So that's just what I was.
Yeah, so you were wrong.
And you had already opened that door. I thought you were passed through it technically.
No, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, we'll likely have to come back this way again. So if you don't kill us when we come back, assuming we do, I walk back. Assuming we do, we hope to see you again, and we hope that you're still alive when we do. All right. Bye.
I think they'll be fine. Famous last words.
Don't break into their shit without me.
I just want to know.
There's nothing of particular value in here. It seems mostly used as a storeroom. You see some arrows on the ground, a bow, some swords laying on the ground for whatever reason, and crates and barrels.
I'm stealthy.
Tonk, 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 tonk.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I have a +9 stealth.
From this point forward, I'm taking point because don't take this personally, but all y'all look like you'll get hit real easy, real hard.
What are we talking about? I have magic.
Yeah,
Shit.
think about I want you to I want you to say it again.
Magic.
Yeah, so you make your way out of the fortress. I cut that down a little bit to save on time because all the rest of the exposition would have been irrelevant to you.
Yeah.
You make your way out across a somewhat unstable-looking wooden drawbridge that seems like it hasn't had use in many years, and begin making your way down, further down the path of the tunnel, in the direction that the matriarch of the Drow pointed you.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, this is normally where you'd level up for the eighth time. Yes, for the eighth time. And then, so you find this church. It's a very nice church. There's a whole bunch of like really weird exposition there. You find out that like there's ancient deities older than the gods, and it's very cool and interesting. And magic is kind of weird, actually. And
It's
actually,
very
this
cool
entire
and
place is
interesting.
kind of weird. It's very cool and interesting, but we don't need to talk about that. You then move on further down a massive, solidly 200-foot circumference, not circumference, the diameter of a square. Diameter of a square is
Diameter of a square?
Was
Like
it
the
square?
whole-
Wait, the cross length?
yeah.
Yeah.
Cross length.
Okay.
The length of a
Um,
square.
The length of a square. Easily like 200 feet in that.
And distance.
And you find yourself eventually walking down this tunnel, and you see before you a giant carcass of a delver, an ancient beast that you've probably never heard of before, but it doesn't really matter. It has been gutted and refitted as a giant, essentially bulldozer by the dwarves. It's this huge three level dungeon that you go through. You fight a bunch of kobolds that are hiding out in there. You kill a troll. You make your way to the final boss. And now, because we skipped that entire dungeon, I kind of shunted the final boss into the actual final room where he isn't supposed to be. So the way I'm flavoring this is you were fighting the final boss, and you pushed him out of his room, and he ran away from you guys. And as you exit this giant delver carcass from the front, what you walk into is essentially a much smaller version of the cavern that you were in previously, the giant tunnel. A small room lit by 4 pillars. Let me go ahead and move you guys over there since I'm describing it already.
Man, that church was crazy. I didn't expect there to be so many monster worshippers in there, man.
Why are you so calm?
I'm like bleeding profusely because this. I slapped myself and I stopped bleeding. You don't know how I did it.
I hate so much about you.
I'm putting your character
I like pound my chest and put a peace sign to the sky. It's like, thanks God, and I continue walking forward.
Please delete the original. For some reason, I can never move my original token.
I don't know why. All right. The room is lit up by these. Euler, please. The room is lit up
Shadow
by
clone
these
shoots
four,
you.
these four
Full
crystals.
years back. All right.
These 4 crystals on pedestals. These crystals seemingly almost made of the night sky, as they seem to occupy a negative space, and they radiate this almost ultraviolet. Well, to us as players, ultraviolet. To the characters, this strange, almost black light emanating from the crystals, managing to illuminate the room for the most part. The half dragon entity that you have been fighting and managed to push back stands at the far end of the room, in front of you.
You.
And I need you all to roll
menacingly.
initiative as this does.
Ugh.
Wait, let me delete everything first. Okay, now you can roll initiative.
All right, cool.
There you go.
10.
Yeet.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me put combat.
Oh, I
music
rolled
on.
it. Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 9 because I have advantage on initiative now. I was like, there's no way I rolled a 1 and got a 10 initiative.
Let me just double
I
check.
point out
This is-
menacingly, you're responsible for it all.
You fools!
I think I am, yes. That's what people keep calling me that.
I have one question. Can we use magic here, or will we explode?
Um,
Have we not
Yeah.
tried yet? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Totally noted.
as far as you know, the anti-magic fields fluctuate in strength. There have been some places where you have been able to produce spells almost as normal. You have not had as explosive a response as the bridge to date. However, if you do want to give me an Arcana check, I can allow that.
I can
I
go
got a
ahead.
plus
and-
6 to that.
Oh, you do it
Oh,
instead then.
Yeah, he's way better.
Okay.
I have a +1 still. I don't know how magic works, man. I just know I have it.
22. Anything else?
In a cave
Anyone else?
studying it.
Anyone else doing an Arcana check?
I can try.
My Arcana is not good.
I feel out the natural 20 I pull out of my ass.
God damn it.
That's
Yes,
also-
I understand this magic perfectly.
That's a 21, by the way.
It's a nat 20, so it's a critical
Yeah.
success by any measures. So Gentleman Thief and
Ulier did still roll better, though. I gotta say.
It's true. It's true. Both of you, from what you can understand, the disruption to the weave does actually stem from a source. You don't necessarily have a very intrinsic understanding of the weave from an arcanic study point of view, considering that you're both warlocks. You're not like wizards or you haven't dedicated your lives to studying the theories behind magic. But from what you can understand, the temporal displacement of the weight of the effect of this anti-magic field, so the reason that it's been stronger in some places and stronger in others, doesn't actually have anything to do with geographical positioning in your 3D space. It would more be a proximity relationship within the weave itself. So parts of the weave are closer to other parts of the weave, and
God.
that's
It's a fucking
proximity.
fabric of space and time.
Exactly.
We're
that-
dealing
that-
with quarks and dark matter.
that proximity has nothing to do with 3D space.
So, can we cast magic here or not?
So
Yeah.
I use my first turn to cast
What?
Prestidigitation.
hold on, let me finish. You rolled a nat 20. Let me give you the
Fucking-
full explanation. here.
Fucking go big or go home.
From what you can tell, this would mean that the disruption would have an actual source from which it would spread at increasingly less dramatic a rate. So the places that were the most disruptive would probably be closer to the source from the weave's perspective, and the places with less disruption would probably be farther away from the source from the weave's perspective. You can pretty much tell, Gentleman Thief, that these crystals are very, very likely the source of the disruption.
All right, gonna smash.
Smash, I can do that.
Smash crystals. Bad crystals.
Alright,
Terrible bad
smash
crystals.
crystals. All right, I've been reduced to a crystal smash.
I do use my first list here. Can I get over here? Oh yeah, absolutely. I move past Uliter and Captain Cronch to this crystal, and I just start whacking on it with my fucking sword.
All right, give me an attack roll. The crystals themselves are encased in this kind of glass, semi-glass, or at least like translucent, relatively shiny looking cover almost, seemingly protecting the crystals from outside influence directly.
Taking my short sword and as a +7. That's a that's a
It is
13.
a 13. It is an immobile object, so you do hit it. You also technically have advantage on that attack because it's an immobile object.
Oh, okay. So that would mean that I can try to go for a nat 20. No, but I got.
You don't get a nat 20, but you did get a 23 instead of a 13. Go ahead and give me some damage.
All right. Because advantage, do I have sneak attack on it? It is very important for my
It
kit.
hasn't quote unquote gone yet, so you could say it's assassinate.
All right. Let's see here. I have 3d6 now,
Nice.
so I'm rolling 46 plus 3. All right. That's 13 points of damage, slashing damage.
Your sword slams into this glass casing. It is stronger than you anticipated, but it does crack very severely around the seams.
All right.
It is not. It seems to be pretty much like one poke away from shattering.
Oh. Then I use my
the-
bonus action to attack with my dagger.
Before you do that, as the half dragon sees you attacking this crystal, does anyone here speak Draconic?
I speak Thieves' Cant and Abyssal.
I speak
No.
Common and Aquan.
Interesting choice. For
It's not a choice. It's what you get for being a turtle. Yeah.
So the half dragon yells out something in Draconic. He seems a little bit panicked about the crystals being attacked.
Fuck you! And I attack with my dagger.
Oh God! Without the rose quartz, my chakras will be so unaligned.
And give me
That is a 14 plus 7.
that's enough to hit.
All right, then
I
that's
took
a D4. That's just a straight D4, so it's 3 extra points of damage.
3 points of damage. You stab your dagger. You only have 1 dagger left, right? No, wait a second.
Well,
Didn't
this
you
is
just
just
throw your
this is my no. This is I'm one-handing this. It's in my other hand. It's in my offhand.
dagger? No, but did you have 2 daggers?
I had started the game with 2 daggers. I would have picked it up. I thought.
No, because
At
you
least one
yeeted
of
it
them.
on the puzzle. You
Oh no,
yeeted
yeah,
one of
I
the-
yeeted both of them in the first session, but I picked one off one of the bodies. I did throw it on the
Right.
floor somewhere in the last room in the last
yeah,
session,
yeah.
but I thought I picked it up.
It's been a huge dungeon. We can probably assume he found it.
Yeah, you found a dagger somewhere.
All
That's
right,
fine.
yeah, I just have 1 dagger though, so that's just so everyone knows. I'm one-handing my only dagger. All right.
So you slam the dagger into the pseudo glass, the plexiglass shell, and as you do that, the shell shatters, and the black crystal inside it begins to pulse very very strongly. I need you
Oh.
to give me a dexterity saving throw,
Oh shit! Whoops, my bad. All
along
right.
with along with Ulier, who's right on the edge of that.
Ooh. All
What do I
right.
need to? Sorry, what do I need to roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
I'm
Gentlemen,
fine.
Thief gets that 20 again. Pretty
27. Yeah.
good. 13. A 13 does hit. Yeah, 13 does hit. It equalizes. So you both managed to take half damage from this. However, actually, with the nat 20, I'll say, well, no, because you're right next to it now.
No, it's
you're
all right, it's
literally on the explosion. As a thing explodes in a fairly large radius around it, a very very similar explosion to what you experienced when you attempted prestidigitation at the Drow's fortress. You both take, that is 18 cut in half for both of you. So 9 points of force damage as the crystal shatters, and just the weave around where the crystal was seems to just distort everything in that area for a moment, almost as if it was rushing to fill a void, and simply pulls on the life forces of both of you while doing so, quite painfully so.
All right. All right. I think it's working though. Do I feel like magic has returned a little bit to me?
It's hard for you to tell without trying it, but at the very least, you can feel the weave.
That's good enough for me. That is my turn. That is all I can do on that turn.
That is your turn. Ilya.
Eldritch arrow.
From where you are. All right, give me an attack roll.
God, I really hope we're not thwarting some evil plans.
28 will hit.
Thwarting evil plans is my favorite thing to do.
Okay, give me some damage.
Remember, you have
That's
2 of
16.
those.
As your Eldritch Blast slams into the dome, encasing the crystal. You see some cracks form on it, but it seems to...
Wait, whoops. I'm in a 10 out of 6. I don't know if that's going to change.
You can roll again.
Potentially.
And it's
Also, doesn't it add to your charisma modifier?
Also,
Is that
wait a
a good
minute.
idea?
That's supposed to be a plus. That's supposed to be a +5, so add 3 to that.
So 13.
I am reading all sorts of fucking different numbers here.
That's
I
fine.
keep reading the fucking damage for short bow instead of Eldritch Blast.
So you did as much damage as the Gentleman Thief did with his first attack, so the same thing happens there. The Eldritch Blast slams into it, it cracks all over. It seems to be on the edge of tomorrow.
Eldritch Blast number 2.
That'll hit. Uh, 11. The pixel glass casing shatters once again, and again the crystal inside it pulses for a moment and then violently explodes in a
Sorry, Morin.
of force. Yes, Morin Zhang, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Hold on. I got him. Where's his mouse? Here is his mouse. Orange ink. Dexterity.
Really? That will save.
Yeah.
Which means that will be
Oof.
S. That'll be 9 points of damage to Morin Zhang. Force damage. Unless he has evasion, which I don't know if he has his.
Oh, he does have evasion because he's a
Evasion.
9th level monk.
So he misses everything. He manages to avoid all the damage
Because I'm epic.
because he's epic. Let me go ahead and bring in another
What it
X.
says on my character sheet, actually.
Yeah, it's not
This
called
character-
evasion, it's called epic.
No, the whole monk subclass is just called epic. I don't know if that was a glitch, but
All right. Ilya, anything else?
Nope.
All right. No name.
Cabin Cronch here, sorry.
the crunchinator.
The
Crunchinator.
crunchiest boy.
The Cronch.
Can you get to it?
I can't get to this.
I can.
Well, you don't need to get to that. You just need to get to the square in front of it.
Oh, true. Okay. So I would like to rage. I'm going to activate my Zealot Fury. And then I'm going to rush over here. And I'm going to take my first swing with my new great axe.
Oh,
All
shit.
right. It is an inanimate object, so you have an advantage in this attack.
Sweet.
That's
17.
17. Will hit. That's 9
Ooh.
damage.
9 damage plus. Let me see what my Zealot
Divine.
Fury is at this stage in the game. Divine Fury. 1d6 plus 4 radiant damage.
Is that magical?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
my great axe is indeed magical.
No, the radiant damage I meant more.
Oh yeah,
Well,
well,
radiant damage would obviously be magical.
Magical. As you go to swing your axe.
well,
towards it,
then I do have a question because it's the zealot barbarian stuff it's the divine energy. But to be a zealot barbarian, you basically pick a god, and you're a fanatic that follows that god.
So in 3.5, they make the distinction between divine and arcane magic types. In 5e,
They don't.
all the magic is the same. So
Yeah.
divine magic is still goes through the weave.
Okay.
So it's for the purposes of this explication, it's basically the difference between the source of the power versus the actual what the power is, right? So it's the divinity grants the clarity of spirit, to the understanding of how to perform the magic, much like the patron kind of provides the power and understanding of how to perform the magic, versus wizards who study it to gain the understanding of it and whatnot.
Right.
So it is still the same kind of arcane magic. So your axe swings at the crystal and attacks it. As the axe slams into it, you do crack fairly significantly the plexiglass dome. However, there's a force within you that seems to react strongly as you attempt to as it attempts to come out of you, and from within yourself, you feel an explosion as the magic of your zealotry gets corrupted by this field, dealing. I need a dexterity saving throw to begin with.
Okay. Oh wait, I have mentioned these.
Dexterity saving throw to avoid damage from within your own body.
Yeah, 20. So you do take half of this damage. I keep running S.
That would have been 11 points of just physical damage then, because I didn't take into account my rage for that.
All right, noticed. Still basically the same thing. There's a bunch of cracks in it. It seems pretty close to gone, but it's still there in general. You do take half of this, so 6 points of force damage as the zealotry within you attempts to free itself, but it gets corrupted on its way out.
Right. Okay. Because I will never learn in history, I'm gonna hit it again, but I can't do the zealot divine fury yet.
Right, because that's only the first attack
Yeah,
on the
it's
turn.
it's the first time I hit on a turn. Yeah.
So that's a 25 hit, 12 damage. So you slam the crystal again. Does it recovering yourself from the explosion within you?
Yeah.
And I need another
14
dexterity saving throw. I need another dexterity saving throw as the crystal dome shatters, and the field rings out.
Would you believe that I actually, even though it was like less than a turn than when it happened, forgot these explode when you break them? I was just like, for what? And I was like,
Every single person has blown one of these.
I know. I was just like, what are you talking about? It's so weird.
It doesn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you do make the saving throw, taking 1 point of damage, as you mentioned, duck below the pillar, avoiding the most of the damage from the explosion, explosive reaction. Oops, I'm in the wrong layer. That crystal is gone.
Perfluffled.
Well and truly fluffled.
You've
Alright,
been
one more.
kerfluffed.
One more and we can just cast magic freely. Hopefully that's what that means.
No, that actually means that he can cast magic.
Oh, fuck.
These were the shackles on him. Yeah.
Is there anything else on your turn, Captain Cronch?
No, that's movement, action, bonus action. I'm out.
All right, Moran Zhang.
So my plan is to move here.
All right.
And then I want to do the astral arm move, which will cost me a key point.
All right.
And then I will proceed to use one attack on the crystal and the other attack on the guy. Assuming the crystal breaks first try.
I thought Astral was 10 feet.
Tasha's is over there.
Where's this one?
It has your subclass in it.
Right, but so does D&D Beyond.
Right. I want to read shit. I can't read your subclass on D&D Beyond.
Oh, it is 10 feet. Okay, well, now I'll step a little bit closer.
Just a little bit closer.
Yeah, literally a little tiny baby step right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And then when you activate it, doesn't it do something?
Yes.
Dexterity saving throw or take damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die.
This is why like doing a sudden like level 20 like one-shot adventure would be really hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just suddenly like, oh shit, I've gone up 12 levels.
The crystal doesn't count as a creature, right?
No.
No.
Okay, well then
It's
it's
not-
just
it's
the
not-
guy.
Sorry. The astral self is magical in nature.
It's
spiritual.
It's key. Technically, the classification in D&D 5e for so long has been that key is not magic.
It is soul.
Yeah, it's like a life essence thing. It's not a. But
It's the force.
Yeah, it's not like casting a spell or messing with the weave of the universe. It's like literally shooting out your life force at people.
It's like the magic within you instead of the magic without you. Kind of deal.
By
it
the
is
way, the magic without you
it's
is the name
just-
of my country album.
Yeah, it's kind of like thinking about your own soul as the weave and using that instead. I think. I
brought my
believe.
We don't have a monk in our campaign, so it's not something that I have to give a shit about.
Don't you love that?
D&D 5e.
From what I remember, Jeremy Crawford's done like a bunch of tweets about it where he's like, it doesn't count because somebody asked like if you could counter spell something that that a way of the 4 elements monk did, and he was like, no, because you're not.
The
Not
mystic.
casting
the
You're
mystic
mimicking the
energy
spell.
of-
You're not actually using the spell.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Because I think even 4 elements is written to say like you do an effect similar to, not casting the spell.
I'll allow it, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Since it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, it would also be really funny if you exploded.
Watching everyone else explode and then just running in and just exploding.
All right. So
really
this,
glad-
the half dragon is within 10 feet. Does he need to give you a saving throw?
Oh,
Yes, dexterity.
you can put a mask on.
Yeah, it's like wooden engravings that cover his face.
Sweet.
That's a 9, which I'm assuming is not enough.
Hey, he fails.
For monks, it's based off wisdom.
10.
Wait, hold on. The wooden
He takes-
mannequin is wise?
He takes 2d6 force damage.
I guess he is woke. He does keep
So
saying it.
He has a Wokan.
as the astral self manifests, part of it slams into the half dragon, and he kind of recoils a little bit, taking a little bit of damage. What are you attacking?
I'm gonna backhand the crystal first.
Go ahead and give me an attack with advantage on the crystal.
Tell the crystal it's ugly.
23.
That'll hit.
Ugly crystal. 9 damage.
9 damage. Your astral arm slams into the crystal. You see the cover crack a little bit, but it still holds together somehow.
Going again. 16.
16 will hit.
For another 9.
Another 9 damage. The crystal shatters. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, and that guy needs a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, it's that far? I thought
Yeah,
10
dude.
feet made me safe.
No, dude, you were hit the last time. You were like 15 feet
It's
away.
fine.
That is a
Oh,
nat
no.
1, so you do not save it, even though you hit the
Evasion.
saving.
You can evasion to take half damage.
Yes.
That will be. So 17 damage halved for you with evasion,
nine.
half for the half dragon for
8.
saving.
Because you always round down.
Yes, 8 indeed.
39. Doing good.
As the damage does slam into you a little bit. Anything? Sorry, this crystal. Move the turn order out of my way. This crystal is also destroyed. Let me go ahead. Let's move. Delimiters I put for myself. All right. Anything else?
Nope, my full turn.
All right. As you all end your turns, you hear suddenly the sound of rock shifting on rock. Bless you.
Uh-oh.
And rock with a initiative of 9.
Wait, what?
Rock,
Why
the
does-
rock.
what?
Can you smell what he's cooking?
I whiff the air. All I smell is ambient ether magic.
A little bit of that left. There's
What the fuck is that thing?
Smells like itch in here.
a portion of rock up against the cliff wall suddenly opens a singular giant eye, and stone tendrils come out of its stoned body. Bro, far out.
420 blaze it, am I right? That's the amount of damage you
Blaze
can do
the
to it.
fuck out of it, man. Let me just make sure that I do this right. 4, yeah. This roper, as it's called, I don't know why it's called a roper and not a rocker, because that would be better.
Because it's got tentacles.
I mean, so
What are
does.
they going to call it? A sucker?
Oh,
My protagonist.
oh, bro, chill out.
Okay, so the roper is going to unleash one of its tendrils on Moran Jang. I need you to make me a. Never mind, it's unhit.
Nah.
I need
I
you
need
to
to make
make me a my attack roll.
I need you to make me a sandwich.
This is a very weird skill check.
Okay,
Hold on, I'm trying. You know,
I don't have a culinary stat.
That is a 23 to
Count
hit.
its performance.
does a 23 hit?
Just barely.
All right. Unfortunately, you're hit by the tendril, as I don't really have I don't want to draw these constantly because I'm really erasing them all the time. But as the tendril swoops out and grabs Moran Jang by its rocky, by his wooden frame, you are considered restrained.
Ooh.
You also have disadvantage on
Oh.
strength checks and strength saving throws.
I don't like this.
Kevin, I don't
Um,
like that.
He's then
The inanimate
going
object
to,
has you again.
He's again going to do the same thing on Cat and Cronch.
Very far away.
Very far away. Let me just double check actually. Yes. That is a nat 20, so
That'll
he
hit.
succeeds. And nat 20 will indeed hit. Similarly, you are hooked around and you are restrained with disadvantages on strength checks and saving throws.
But I have advantage because I'm raging, so it's just normal.
So yeah, that's just. And then he's going to do. Let's see. He's going to do the same on the gentleman thief.
Oh no. Did we release like some sort of prison system? Like, what did we do?
25 to hit. You are also restrained, same conditions. And he will do the same on Ul. Which will be a 13.
Hey.
Does a 13 hit Ulir?
It matches.
Just barely. Just barely. You're also restrained by the roper tentacle. It is then going to yank. Who's farthest away between you two? I think you're both the same distance. It will yank Captain Cronch towards it by 25 feet. So that's 5, 10, 25 to here. This is why I didn't want to draw the tentacles.
Fine, I don't mind
All right.
redrawing them.
Thank you, assistant.
Just remember who assisted you when you're deciding who to kill. Nah, fucking try it. I'm gonna die.
And that is all the roper is going to do, because it does not have anyone in range at the moment.
All right.
However, you are literally all restrained.
Correct.
Is there a way to break
half-dragon.
restraints?
Yes, so there are two ways to break the restraint. You can attempt to break out of it as a grapple. However, do remember that you have disadvantage on strength checks.
Correct.
All right.
And you can break the tendril itself. However, the tendril does not have many hit points, but it has a high armor class.
Do I have
That's your
disadvantage on
mom.
trying to attack the tendril? Or
No.
okay, let me make sure.
Can you? If you're restrained, can you even make an attack?
You can
A
make
restrained
an attack,
creature's
but if you're
speed becomes
restrained, you have
0.
disadvantage.
It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against a creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So I have disadvantage.
So yes, you have disadvantage against the tentacles.
All right.
That is the Rock's turn. He's cooking you guys right now. Boss's turn. Boss is going to look disgruntled slightly. Quite
Like a
angry. Yeah, he's gonna look like bosses generally look, moderately disgruntled.
Goddamn upper management. We tried, okay?
Yeah, listen.
And he's going to sheath his short sword and pull out a crossbow. And he's going to back up just a little bit and take a shot at Morin Jang.
Uh-oh.
Can I say no?
You can, but
Can you catch it? That's the important thing. Can you catch it right now?
That's true. That's true.
It doesn't say you can't take reactions.
You would have to. Yeah, you could probably catch it. You'd have disadvantage on throwing it back, since that would be an attack.
Oh, I can throw it back.
No, you can't. You have disadvantage on throwing it back.
Right, yeah.
Warren knows how to throw it back.
It's not.
Alright.
He only knows how to spin in circles.
He misses anyway. The shot goes way wide with a 6.
It almost hit. It almost hit Gentleman instead.
Somehow, yeah.
Somehow.
It bounces around the room. Sticks into the
like-
floor next to your feet.
It's like Han Solo in the garbage compactor.
Oh my god.
All right, that is all boss is going to do. Gentleman Thief, it is your
Well,
turn.
I am in a
You're
sticky
down.
situation, but I've been in worse. All right, so
Apt wording, considering that the description of these tentacles is they are sticky.
all right.
And that's
I'm gonna
better,
go
yeah.
ahead and I'm actually gonna steady my aim in order to give myself advantage, which cancels out the disadvantage. So I can't move this turn, but at least I can actually hit this tendril. And then
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
couldn't
try
move
to
anyway.
I'm gonna try to cut it off with my short sword.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
That is a 13.
13. You do hit the tentacle. However, the tentacle is, despite its flexibility, made of stone.
Right.
And you are not able to pierce it.
Ah. So I did everything I could.
Well, I tried, guys.
We
That
appreciate
bonus
you.
action. So yeah, no, that's all
You-
I can do,
yeah.
and I can't move
You
now
bonus,
because
you bonus acted to steady your aim, yeah.
yeah.
All right, Euler.
I feel like I did good. I feel like I did good, Euler.
You're doing
I
great.
I loosened it for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Definitely get a gold
that
star
goes
for
what I
being a
was
little
gonna
punk.
do. So
Magic
What
works
if-
now, by the way.
yeah.
Supposedly.
So if I have a certain armor spell on me and I'm continuously being grabbed by this thing, would you say that because it's always touching me, it'll take damage?
What is the spell? You need to tell us
What is
that
this
bit.
guy, yeah?
Armor of Agathis?
That's if
Oh.
something attacks you.
The grapple itself doesn't even do damage to you.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have to do damage. It's when isn't Armor of Agathis when it hits you with an attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I was questioning is because normally it's like, alright, you attack, that's as if that's basically like you're touching.
If it's worded as an attack, a grapple in the rules is worded as a special melee attack. So yes.
Attack.
That
The
counts.
thing
Got
is
it.
that it already happens.
But it has to maintain grapple each time on its turns, which means it has
That's
to reinitiate.
true. That's true.
It does not actually.
Never mind. This guy's different.
Yeah, this isn't a grapple per se. It's a tendril that has a grapple.
Alright, so I basically will never cast an actual spell other than Eldritch Blast this entire campaign.
You can.
Eldritch Blast.
You can teleport out of the grapple. Do you not realize that bit? I was
Do you
waiting
have-
for you to do that for so long. Just teleport out of the grapple.
I only got 2 slots, and I didn't
Yeah,
waste
and
one
you
of them.
need them.
I only got
Now.
2.
Exactly, I need them. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like,
teleport out.
oh, I'm sorry. I
that would have
can't.
been that would have been good for Thunder.
It's like I'm low health. Then use an ether, but I only have 87 of them. This is the final boss.
No,
And
no,
I
I think he is right to conserve his spell slots, considering
You were just about to use it on
They're-
Armor of Agathis.
Armor of Agathis is
Cause
great. It gives you
it will
temporary
damage.
HP. Yeah.
Ain't that
Alright.
neat?
Pretty fucking neat, I gotta
I'm
say.
just saying, man. You could teleport out of it, attack the tendril on me, and then we're both free.
See, but here's the thing. Ulier doesn't have to move. Everything in this room is in his range, so he probably doesn't even care that he's grappled.
yeah, I
You still have
the room's
disadvantage on attacks.
diagonally is 70 feet.
Yeah, his Eldritch
My-
Blast is like 300.
My minimum fucking.
Yeah, but
thing
you still
other
have
than
disadvantage on
self
that Eldritch
is-
Blast.
Oh, that's a good-
You do have disadvantage on all attacks made.
All right. Well, you know
by
what?
your-
I'm not trying to play for you. I'm just saying. You
know
literally
what?
have the one. You're the only person with the ability to just say nope and then get out of there.
I can help you. If you want to hold your action at Eldritch Blast, I can at least have it not be disadvantaged next turn.
Or we can sit
I
here and think
go
forever.
Misty step out. Fuck off. Misty step
Okay.
grapple. I guess
Where are you Misty stepping to?
here.
So you Misty step. Again, move yourself. You disapparate from the tendrily tentacles, and reappear next to the restrained gentleman thief.
Oh, hi, Uller. Are you here to save me again?
And then I don't need to like do anything other than Eldritch Blast to attack the tentacles to free him, right?
No, you can try and assist him breaking out, but it'd probably be easier to break the tentacle.
He is a weak ass bitch. So there
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like right here, and it'd be weird for me to shoot arrows this close. I'll scorching ray this
Ooh, nice.
3
Alright.
times.
Go ahead and give me some
Yeah,
attack rolls.
you have access to 5th level spells, don't you?
I'm not going to talk about those spells.
So that's 6 bolts.
That will not hit.
You got 5 more.
You got 5 more. That does it.
Ooh.
That won't hit. That won't hit.
So 2 hits. One more.
Yeah.
What's the
Uh,
AC
three.
on the tendril?
3 of those hit.
At 20 probably.
It's 20.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. All right, now for damage on this.
66.
So three of these.
Yeah.
Why didn't it just okay?
So after your second scorching ray, a bunch of them seem to kind of ricochet off the sides of the tendrils or just miss them completely. A couple of the scorching rays managed to find purchase directly on and not rebound off the stony tentacles, and simply burn through it, cutting it off at a little ways through the tentacle. Gentleman Thief, you feel that the part of the tentacle wrapping around you suddenly go limp as it falls to the floor. You are no longer restrained.
Thank you.
So you can use the third tentacle and hit him in the face, or the third scorching ray and hit the big boy,
Yes.
and that'll be damage to the big dude.
Then just take the 7 and put it over there.
I'll take the 7 and put it over there.
We take the 7 and push it somewhere else.
All right. Yes. Okay.
I'll
Anything else?
use regular movement and just
Waddle.
Waddle over into the corner where you belong, filthy dwarves.
Whoa, hey, whoa. We were all thinking it, but come on.
No.
What?
Alright.
It is a joke.
So here's the thing. I was very wrong about the ability I had that was gonna fix that. I don't have that till 11th level.
Oh, that's sick. Thanks.
Yeah. That being said, what I can do is recklessly attack this tentacle in front of me to give
Oh.
myself advantage.
Didn't it already have advantage if it wanted to attack you anyway?
Yeah, so it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the great
so you
thing
have-
about reckless attack, is it's like if they have advantage, there's no downside.
Right. So instead of having disadvantage on this attack, you have normal
A
attack.
normal roll.
A normal roll. That's not hit.
Alright, second attack.
That hits.
Nice. So that's 12 plus...
It does sever. Even just with 12. The tentacles themselves are not very strong. They're not
Okay.
So you slam your axe into the tendril. You manage to cut straight through it. You feel the part wrapping around yourself go limp, kind of fall to the floor. The creature itself does not seem too perturbed by the loss of its tentacles. But you are free to move now.
Alright. I'm going to move over here towards this dude.
All right.
I'm going to mean mug and stare him down.
Say what?
I'm just going to mean mug and stare him down. I have nothing else I can do.
All right. You stare at him and make him feel uncomfortable.
He should be. He should feel so weird. Should feel weird right now.
Hit him with a tiny smooch.
I'm going to blow a kiss.
Oh my
Just
god.
get in his face and give him a little.
Just blow him. and it'll be
It's
fine.
really hard being that I am a turtle with no lips.
It's fine. It's fine.
More Jane.
I whack. But
Whack
these
it.
are my unarmed whacks. I'm using a key point to try and pull my bonus actions first,
You do have disadvantage on these attacks.
which is fine.
That's a nat one. The 20 will hit.
9 damage. I cannot roll better.
You hit into that tentacle very solidly. However, there's one piece of ligament holding it together.
That's it.
2 more attacks.
A 12.
12 will not hit.
How about another 12? 13.
13 still will not hit. Sadly.
Poor guy.
That's my turn.
The tentacle
I used
holding you
key
is
point.
badly damaged. However, it does manage to maintain its grasp on you.
Morin is spinning like a madman.
The tentacle kind of got pinched in one of your levers. It was very uncomfortable for it.
Yeah, it was like, fuck,
Oh, God.
And he like does the thing where he like kind of like sucks on the wound. He's like,
Yeah. All right. It is Rock's. It is the Rock's turn, and he cooking, baby. He cooking. Let's see. You've cut off one of his tentacles.
Mhm.
Um.
Didn't we break 2 of his tentacles?
So yes, you broke 2 of his tentacles, and one of them was Misty stepped out of.
Mm-hmm.
He can generate 1 tentacle per turn.
Oh, rad.
So he now has 3 tentacles instead of 4. One of them is still holding on to Moran Jang. One of them, you see a bit of tentacle start protruding out of its rocky formation. It's a very weird birthing scene. And the one that was holding on to Ulir kind of suddenly releases its grasp, realizing it's not holding into anything, and is going to go ahead and start by attempting to re-grapple the gentleman thief.
God damn it! All right.
That's an 11 to hit.
No, 11 does not hit.
So you just managed to dodge out of the way of the tentacle as it comes sliming towards you. I don't think that's a verb, but perfect. But you managed to dodge out of the way, and the tentacle kind of waves through the air near you. Ilir is out of range, and its newborn tentacle is going to... I believe you're still in range. Yes.
God, why did you have to say newborn?
His newborn tentacle is going to once again go ahead and grab onto...
It does have advantage.
It does have advantage because you used a reckless attack. That'll be a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
So you are grappled.
Oh, come on!
All right, and then it is going to pull Moran Jang 25 feet towards it. So it's going to pull Moran Jang right up next to it with the struggling tentacle. Oops, that's not what I meant to grab. You are still tentacled there, however, and is going to open its giant maw and bite into Moran Jang. As you are restrained, he does have advantage. Oops, not a D0. Advantage on this attack as well. That'll be a 23 to hit, which I'm assuming does.
Yes.
So as you were held in place, restrained, this roper's teeth clench into your body, dealing you a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. 21 damage, piercing damage.
I don't like that.
Kevin, I don't like that.
As its maw slams down on top of you, hurting a lot.
Yeah, I'm at 18.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
But you have the potion of greater healing.
Yeah, I have the one.
That is the Rock's turn. He cooking. It is going to be Boss's turn. He sees Cat and Cronch directly in front of him, and then all of a sudden Cat and Cronch is tied up in a tentacle. He's going to take advantage of this effect, and literally, since he has advantage because of this effect, and is going to go ahead and make some attacks with the longsword that he has in his hand.
All right.
One hand wielding the crossbow from earlier, one hand wielding the longsword. So that is going to be with advantage. That is a 21.
21 will hit.
So to say one-handed. So that'll be 6 damage.
Which will go down to 3
Go down
because
to
I'm
3 because you're
rating.
And his second attack, which will be a crit.
Oh my god.
Will hit.
A crit will hit. And that'll be 12. Still have to 6.
Yep.
more slashing damage as he swings his longsword in your direction as you are held restrained in front of him. And that is boss's turn.
Is that all his bitch ass got?
That's all his bitch ass got for now.
Alright.
All right. So there's a bit of a
literally-
problem.
Anyone you hit, you have sneak attack on.
That is true because they're not incapacitated.
No, we are technically engaged with these enemies.
Yep.
Well, I think
We're
more
engaged.
and I think more
Oh,
might
well,
need.
really? Congratulations!
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action dash to the roper because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get over there. And I'm going to start. I don't know, dude. Do you want me to attack the tentacle that you're bound in, or do you want me to attack it?
Me?
Yes,
he went
you're-
up to you.
I would probably say the tentacle.
All right,
'cause
I'm
that's what's giving me
gonna
a lot of
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the tentacle. I don't have advantage on it. I just have sneak
You-
attack.
Yeah,
did
you will
attack it, not really advantage.
Yeah. I use my bonus action to get up here, so what I'm gonna do is just attack it with my short sword.
Whoa!
Just hoping for the best. That's a 13.
That's okay.
God fucking damn it.
This is like 3 times in a row you've rolled a 6.
It's not. It's not. I
My
have a
God.
feeling I'm not doing what the game wants me to do.
It's okay. Last time you guys rolled 20s like 8 times in a row.
That is true, yeah. We are
You guys,
slightly, the pool is balancing out.
That is all I can do. I'm done.
All right. I swear to God, I heard "I'm dumb," not "I'm done."
I
but I
am,
still understood
but-
it. So either
This thing doesn't move, right?
as far as you can tell, it has not moved yet.
It's moved.
It is a rock, so if it does move, it probably doesn't move very fast.
Need you guys out there and away from that before I cast what I want to cast. So, I will shoot the tentacle at least with one Eldritch Blast on Morin.
You
I-
can attack.
That's pretty hard to hit at this angle.
Is it wrapped around him? Because then
Yeah, because it's wrapped around Morin Jang. It's kind of holding him in place.
If only I could.
If you missed,
spin.
if you missed this attack, it would probably hit Morin Jang.
Okay.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
yeah, mountains are conquered by those who are not afraid to climb.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it.
I
Go ahead and do it.
believe.
Do it.
And I just kill Morin instead. It's fine. We can get another one. Oh my
Casually
god.
reminded that I
believe
can't
in
deflect
you.
missile on that.
You were the chosen one. Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Do it. Roll damage. Roll 19.
You can't.
Roll at least it wasn't that. If it was a 1, I would have said that you nat critted Morin Jang, but you didn't roll a 1. So 6 damage as your Eldritch Blast. You try to aim it at the tentacle. The tentacles are sliming and writhing and holding Morin Jang in place. It just doesn't work out for you this time.
I will
Morin,
say,
you feel the Eldritch Blast slam into your back. It hurts.
you do have another blast.
Morin
Okay,
whipped
but
around and
I
looked
got-
at you
I
like,
have-
what was that?
Theoretically, if I hit something with an Eldritch Blast, I can like make things move. Could I pull him closer to me with that?
It depends on
Oh,
because there's two
clash
different
will.
effects that do that. Which one do you have?
I would say
I have
have
both of them.
I would
Oh,
say
you
we'll
do?
have a contested roll. We'll have a contested roll. If you succeed, you manage to pull him towards you, but he will still be restrained by the tentacle.
That's true, but I was just curious if that could work.
yeah.
Yes.
Anything that, by the way, anything that has to do with Eldritch Blast, I have.
Sweet. He took all the invocations.
If they pull hard enough,
Yes.
they'll just rip that last ligament.
The last ligament was at least 50 feet long, so it's got a ways to go.
What would this be? Like a spell casting? Spell attack bonus?
Roll your epic
'Cause-
modifier.
Because he's using his magic.
I guess it would be your spellcasting modifier versus his strength,
Yeah.
or his
Your charisma.
his tendril attack.
Okay.
And you'd probably add your like proficiency bonus there, right?
So then that's +4 as
Yeah,
well.
So like 25.
25. That's a nat 20.
Fuck.
Unfortunately.
You rolled so well on that.
All
Alright,
my turn to get all those nat
So
20s.
here's the thing. So far, this thing has only rolled nat 20s on things that don't do damage, and for that, I am thankful.
It's true. It's true. Well, he's only done damage once. So
Yeah.
What's your health at?
I'm at 12.
You're at 12. So if I fuck up again and get max damage, it'll be 15.
You'll
That
you'll
is
knock him
correct.
out, yeah.
That is correct. Your
Uh-huh.
your best case scenario, if you hit me, you'll half my health right now. But I can always just potion heal myself on my turn, because I won't be hit until then, hopefully.
I'm just gonna fire the other Eldritch Blast at the creature himself.
Fair.
Or
Honestly,
my
my plan
teammates-
is to just burst it down as soon as possible. That's what my plan is, because at this rate, I'm not getting.
well,
through
I
these
have a
tentacles.
spell that I want to use it for that'll just keep chipping at it, so it doesn't seem to move. But you guys are in the way.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
would
fix
love
that.
to move.
Yeah, like that's why he was trying to get you out of there, yeah.
So I'll just fire the other Eldritch Blast at him.
At him or at Marjang? Which
Him.
Okay.
Him.
All right.
It's
Give me that
the
roll.
thing.
At that was that.
fucking-
At least he didn't attack
It didn't
Marjang.
hit him. At least we know now that it would have been the wrong call to go for the tentacle again.
You know, out of curiosity, I wonder what would have
How
happened.
much damage?
Oh,
no, you did.
Oh my god.
All right, well, glad that didn't happen.
Oh, glad that we made the right choices today, guys.
Do you want to move?
No.
All right.
Everything is in my range.
All right.
Yeah,
Here's what I'm gonna do.
If I could move back further, I would.
I'm gonna recklessly attack the guy in front of me.
All right.
So it's just a normal grade
One more
attack.
attack.
Just like you're currently in bondage. It's like, fuck it, who cares? Just hit the thing in front of me.
Yeah, what's new?
20.
That'll hit. That'll hit just
By
barely.
the way, I'm gonna put this
That's
in chat real quick.
18 points of damage plus 10 points of radiant damage.
Damn, 28 damage total.
8 points of damage.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna take my second swing on the tentacle that has me bound.
All right. Does this one have? This is still reckless attack, right? So it's
Yeah,
still
reckless attack is every attack on your
on your
turn.
turn. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
9, 15 points of damage.
You do manage to sever
Yeah, 14.
the. You do manage to sever the tentacle binding you in place.
No, great. Then I'll just look up at him and I'll be like, "Your move."
Okay. It's not his turn.
No, that's supposed to be like intimidating because like I hit you with an axe.
No,
and
please
I
stop.
hey, you seemed like
Sorry, I don't read the mood very well. I'm not used to being around people. You understand?
Yeah,
I've been down here for hundreds of
Listen,
years.
all right. I was on the sea for like a really long time, you know.
When you were the ship, you had people with you. I mean, even if they were pirates. The last time I saw a kobold was like 500 years ago.
Why are you down here? Why
I'm
would
not
you do that
entirely
here?
sure.
You want to get out of here?
Why are we fighting?
Or something?
Did you not read the messages I sent?
They would have explained everything in the lore, and it's like, "Ah, I knew I should have gone off with those papers.
Moranjang, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna bonus action. Oh wait, let me look at my stuff.
If you can somehow manage to break free and head at least 5 feet down in any direction, just saying.
I'm gonna key point
5 feet down. Why would he? Why would he move? Why would he not move up?
Because
Why would he?
then
Why would he move
then you'd
more
be able
into
to-
your way?
Because then you can angle it so it doesn't hit you at all.
Mhm.
I plan to move on my turn. Plan to shimmy around it. Oh my god!
2 nat ones.
How?
Damn.
Second
mad.
turn blows. 13.
Still does not hit.
Jesus Christ.
Drink your fucking.
I have to drink
Yeah.
the potion. My whole plan was I was gonna break the thing, and then I was gonna dip, and that was gonna be like my action to disengage, and I was gonna dip so hard, and now I have to drink the thing.
I mean,
It's okay, you're
did,
made of
you did
wood.
roll a 1, and a 4. So
That's how I do. I don't know what to tell you. 13.
Yeah.
So you kind of drink your potion through the tentacle restraining you. The tentacle with 1 HP remaining, might I add.
God fucking damn it! If you
Yeah.
would have hit anything.
Yeah, I'm aware. I do this a lot. It's kind of a thing.
All right, that's your action, bonus action, and you don't have any movement. So
Yeah, that's just me.
it is the rock's turn. He's going to grow 1 more tentacle, so he remains at a static 3, as 1 was destroyed last turn, or during the course of this turn, however you want to say it. He's going to go ahead and attempt to grapple the gentleman thief first.
Aha! You will probably succeed.
Succeed. That's an 11.
That it does not hit. I am still free.
Shit!
Once again, you managed to dodge out of the way. Gentleman thief. Actually, a rogue, a dex-based class. This shouldn't be surprising, but somehow it is.
I just so happen to have magic as well. Okay.
I think it's because we don't expect him to be competent.
It's a little surprising. Monk is also a dex-based class, and I
That
can't do
is-
anything.
He is absolutely getting his shit rocked.
True. That
To
is
be
true.
fair, that is something you could say about literally every character I've ever played. You don't expect them to be competent.
And he's going to attempt to grapple Captain Cronch.
Again.
And he has advantage, right? Well, he has advantage because you recklessly attacked. But does a 22 hit?
It does.
So once again, Captain Cronch, you are grabbed around the waist by another newborn tentacle, taking the place of the older one.
12 for this shit.
All right. Well.
And then it is going to. It is going to. How intelligent is this thing? Not very, but it's not stupid. It is going to make another bite attack on Morton Chang.
I don't like that. Make it dumber.
You know what?
Oh, you know what?
Half the IQ.
Yeah. Half its intelligence score. Its intelligence might be better than mine.
You are a stick of wood, so that's fair.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That thing's a log, dude. He's swole. Leg day.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
There you go. So you're good. It attempts to bite into you, however you mean. Oh wait, it has advantage on this.
Ah. Trying to munch these nuts.
It's
dude.
okay. Hey!
The way we
Strange
all
managed to-
here, we don't die.
He managed to wiggle, wiggle and swiggle, and he's trying to bite into you, but your arms are kind of spinning around, and it's kind of like you want to be careful not to bite into a toothpick or anything. It's kind of the same thing.
You do that thing where you just like, when like you'll see like
The stick in the alligator's
yeah, the stick in
mouth.
the alligator.
Yeah.
At first, it
Exactly.
seemed like he was drawing you in, but no, you were spinning so fast that you were actually getting yourself tangled up in his own tentacle. It has become a thing. You are now wrapped in a tentacle.
You were before, but it's a different kind of wrap.
Boo boo.
Oh. It is the boss's turn. He is going to go ahead and make. I'm not going to suck your dick, but he is going to use his sword on you.
Ooh woo.
Ooh.
Fake fan, dude.
And go ahead and make two attacks with advantage. That is an 18 to hit.
Miss. I have a 20 AC.
miss, and second attack will be 21 to hit, so that'll be
Yeah.
21. So second attack will hit. That'll be 9 points of damage, halved to 4 for you, slashing damage. And he's also going to, with his offhand, put away his crossbow, just hook it onto his belt real quick, and re-unsheath his short sword. And that will be
Cool.
the boss's turn.
All right. All right.
Gentlemen.
What we got, gentlemen?
Well, I've dealt with Eldritch Horrors once or twice in my day, so I feel like the best course of action here is to just burst it down immediately. Just kill the damn thing. Bonus I sheath my short sword, and I use my bonus action to summon a Blade of Shadow. And I hope...
Oh, I love that one.
I hope he is not immune to psychic damage.
Let me check.
As long as he has a brain, it's fine.
He does technically have a brain.
Whoa! Hooray! We did it, folks. We fought something with a brain.
Let's go home.
Yeah, that's what you've been trying to do. So what does Blade of Shadow do exactly?
It summons a Blade of Shadow in my hand.
Wow! That's the most powerful card in all of Duel
I am
Monster.
proficient with this weapon, and I can use Strength or Dex in attack rolls with it. It acts just like a normal-ass sword, except it does 2d8 psychic damage instead of 1d6 physical. So that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
I'm going to
Some
attack with it. This is a +7. I hope I am... Alright, that's
22.
above 20.
22 will hit. 22 will hit.
And
Alright, so
sneak attack damage.
And sneak attack damage. So first of all, this is 2d8 plus 3. That's 11.
So 11.
And then an extra 3d6.
22.
So 22 points of psychic damage on his ass.
All right, let me calculate this real quick. All right. You start slashing away into this rock formation with your sword, and you see like bits and pieces of rock chip off it as you go. It kind of shivers and shudders from the assault, but manages to hold out for the most part. You've done some damage to it.
Bug and go.
I look over at Morin Jing and I give him a wink and a sly smile, like I've done something. And then
His
I end my
eyes-
turn because that's all I can do.
Yeah, his eyes flicker on and off for a second.
Iller, what are you going to? Which teammate are you going to attack this time?
I
Hey.
forgot to move. Whoops.
Technically. Well, I mean, if you'd have moved, he would have probably taken an attack of opportunity on you.
Well, no, I just wanted to move like over here or something. Like
Oh, go ahead.
jimmy my way. Can I,
mean,
do that?
You can. Yeah,
Alright,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna jimmy my way over there.
Good job, Jimmy, on your way over there.
I will fire Eldritch Blast at it.
All right,
Just blast at it.
that'll hit.
Ooh.
The only
That'll
good
not hit.
Eldritch monstrosity is a dead Eldritch monstrosity.
That's max damage. Nice.
And good old Johnny, who works at the Arby's. He is an eldritch monstrosity, but boy, does that guy make a good hero.
He teaches
I don't
elementary
understand.
school.
Roper suddenly speaks. I don't understand your Zoomer speak, but okay.
You don't know
Now,
what an Arby's is?
Yeah, Arby's is not a Zoomer thing, my guy. Not once has a Zoomer ever been like, let's go to Arby's.
now
don't have
I
those in-
I don't
understand
think I've
so
ever
far.
heard anyone say let's go to Arby's.
Oh,
So
we used to all
far-
the time.
We haven't seen it move, but that doesn't mean it can't, right?
True,
No, but it is a rock, so if it can move, it probably does not move very fast.
Okay, but could I pull it?
Uh, it's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
fucking heavy considering it's a rock.
the
Not that I'm. It's not like I'm doing it.
But if,
Yeah,
it's,
that
if it's a
magic-
magic, if it's a magic, then yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring it closer to me with Grasp of Hadar, with
Which is
Eldritch
like-
Blast.
10 feet, right?
So 10 feet, yeah.
Where do you want him to go? Is there?
Yeah, if it could be here, that'd be great. But it's
That's still 10 feet. So
it's a straight line, so I guess it'd have to be
straight line.
here.
probably yeah.
Yeah,
There or there, I'd allow either.
it's just down then,
All right.
and that hopefully will set it up for later.
It can still pull me closer, right?
Tony, did
Yes, I'm going to.
What's its range on its tentacles?
like
You technically don't know. Technically.
Fuck.
You were out of its
Uh,
range a second ago.
It decided. I said that, but really, what you know is it decided not to attack you? Question mark.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So while it moved, its tentacles move with it. So Moranjang is dragged over like that, and you are dragged here or here. Your choice.
the top one.
Top one.
Yeah.
As the tentacles remain relatively rigid, being as they are made of stone, as the roper itself is yanked in a direction, its tentacles and what its tentacles are holding onto are yanked with it in turn.
Okay,
as
we're
it does-
working on it. We'll get it killed. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine. Fucking what's his name? Moranjang will bust out of that.
Yeah, no problem. guys.
Well, let's not hold me to any standards here.
He's gonna bust wide open.
All right. Anything else, Julio?
No.
All right. Cat and Cronch.
All right, we're gonna recklessly attack the tentacle that's in front of me because I can't get to this shit stain without it.
All right. Gonna give me an attack roll.
20,
That'll hit.
18.
Sever the tentacle.
All right, tentacle severed.
Just run up and kill him.
I'm thinking. I can make it. I'm still reckless attacking. I'm gonna move up to the roper, and I'm going to attack the tentacle.
You're the only
Alright.
one that's really been able to break a tentacle other than Yola.
I still have advantage because of
Yes,
reckless.
you now have actual real advantage. 27 will
27.
hit. Can you do
11.
1 damage? Then you
11.
break.
All right, tentacle broken, and I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement to get here. And I'm just going to tell you, just get the fuck away from it.
What are you
Alright.
talking about? I don't get my advantage unless you guys are next to it.
Moranjang.
He's
Sorry.
gonna die.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard what I
Moranjang,
did.
you and your 12 HP. What are you gonna do?
Actually, it's 25 now, so maybe I should just stay there.
You can use a key point to disengage as a bonus action.
I could, yeah. I think. Oh, my mouse. I mean, I could just book it. But I also. How confident are you in your spell?
I don't know. I don't know how much health it has.
Sick.
That's
What does
pretty
it look
confident.
But
Yeah.
but I don't think it's gonna move, so it should be continuous.
Should be continuous.
What does it look
if-
like damage-wise?
If,
Like,
if I were gonna move, go up.
What does the rock look like physically?
yeah. Other than no, is it hurt? Is it a hurt rock?
You see that you've chipped off bits and pieces of it, but
That's good enough
it
for me.
does not- it seems actually with the last attack by who was it, the Delta 15, the Eldritch Blast. It is what's the word? Bloodied.
Oh,
It doesn't have blood because it's a rock.
I no longer
Metaphorical
have
blood.
disadvantage, right?
Metaphorical blood. Yeah.
And you can still take 2 attacks and then disengage as a bonus action with a key point.
Yes.
I need somebody next to it.
Did a 16 hit?
16 will not hit it.
Ah. 22.
We'll hit it though.
Then I would like the stunning strike.
Go ahead.
Ooh. He needs to make a con save.
Yep.
What is the con save? DC.
DC
Wisdom.
14.
It
what's your wisdom?
is, after
Plus
all, a fucking rock, so its constitution is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Let me find this here. Okay. That's a 13.
That fails.
Oh, that failed.
She's stunned. Get the
Oh my
fuck
God.
out of there.
I have advantage on
And
my
that-
next attack
That'll
against
give you
it.
advantage.
Yay!
Get the fuck.
Look at it. Straight here.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
that's
whoa,
towards
hey,
danger.
what?
That's towards
What are you
danger.
doing? What the, you went to more danger?
What? Are we supposed to kill it?
Yeah, but you need to back the fuck up
I
for
can't do anything from back here.
No, but you could go like up here and like chill for
And
a
do
fucking
what?
second. I don't know. You don't have to get all up on him either. You have a 10-foot range.
Oh, that gives me a lot of room. Yeah.
I mean,
I could go
Yeah,
here, maybe.
you could sit right here, take 2 attacks, and then fuck off in this direction.
Assuming it doesn't have the same range.
I mean, he
It-
attacked me with a long sword and a short sword.
I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I feel attacked.
Don't fucking die. You should. You're at 25 health. You should absolutely 100% feel attacked right now.
I'm gonna attack it twice.
Didn't you use your bonus action, your key point to disengage?
No, he didn't have to.
Those
'cause
are
he was
my,
stunned.
Oh, 'cause you're stunned. Right. Sorry. All right, go ahead. Those both. Yes, those both hit.
Stun him too. Fuck it.
6. I could.
Yeah. What are your key points looking like?
I'm at 4 out of 9. I'm
It's
gonna
the
stunning
final
strike
boss.
it again.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
one. Just give it a shot.
It needs to make me a con save now. I've decided.
We gotta find his Constitution modifier. Where is it? Constitution. Here we go. Oops.
Its Constitution score is plus 9,000. I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually.
That's not enough, actually.
Hey!
Oh my
Everyone's
God.
stunned. No one moves.
Yeah. All right. Nobody move.
I need to get within range. I'd like look at both of them.
I mean,
I
you
think-
can stab it and then walk backwards.
Yeah.
I think that is all of your wrenching.
At the end of your next turn. So
Who
at
the
the
hell
end
is
of more
shuffling cards into the microphone.
10 more feet of movement, I think.
Yes. If you want to go somewhere else.
Was that?
Yep.
There to there.
That's
Yeah,
good.
15.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Fucking
The
boss is stunned.
boss is stunned. Thief.
All right,
Bonus
I would
round.
like to use 10 feet of movement, move up right to that guy, get myself a good old Shadow Blade attack
With
Go
advantage.
ahead.
with advantage. So I'm going to roll 2d20s here. 16 plus 7, I would imagine hits.
That'll hit.
All right, so that's 2d8 plus 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9, and then an extra 3d6.
Lucky on that, but it's still next to 6 damage.
It's 15 psychic damage.
All right. Your blade slashes into it once again, chipping off bits and pieces of the rock. It's starting to look a lot less shapely than it did before.
Now get
And
out
then
of there.
I use more of my movement to get like a right here, away from it,
All right.
and then I end my
Oh, yeah.
turn.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so from this point, right? I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar, Hadar, and first of all, it's gonna be blinded. Anything
Inter-
in there is going to be blinded, but a gateway to the dark, unknown horrors is going to open up within a 20-foot radius of that
Oh.
point.
Yeah, you ever have problems with unknowable monstrosity of the void, just throw more void at it.
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, fucking.
Where
Did you
I
say a
Right
20
here?
foot?
20-foot radius.
20 foot
All right.
radius.
There, right?
Yep. So,
So for intents and purposes, like on this thing, 'cause
Right
that's a
there.
20-foot diameter.
as I say, hold
From
Alt
this
for a circle or eclipse, huh?
Oh wait, I forgot.
Bucker. I have no idea if that's.
One,
That's big.
God damn.
three.
What one? Second.
Five. This guy. This
That-
circle, right? Hold on. The only circle
That-
left on the screen is now
That's
the bowl.
That's
diameter.
not not radius.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You were wrong. You lied to me.
5.
Basically,
10,
it's
15.
you see this entire part of the map right there. It's that.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
actually important for me to have the correct
One.
radius here.
2. No, wait. hang. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. 1, 2, 3.
Waha!
1, 2, 4.
Which one of these?
Hold on, I'm just deleting mine. I trust Gerald. Leave me alone. I can't do this shit. I can't do math anymore. It fucking sucks. I hate everything.
Just needs to be moved down.
This.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. It's so fucking hard to do these things. I hate the tool.
It's about right.
Yeah. It's about 20
Ish.
feet. About,
Ish.
Around there.
Yeah, enough.
All right.
So yeah, when it starts its turn and when it ends its turn, or when it starts its turn, it's gonna take 2d6 cold damage, and when it ends its turn, it has to make a Dex saving throw, or take 2d6 acid milky tentacle damage.
I don't know how dexterous this boy is.
Not. He's a rock.
Yeah. So
He's a fucking rock.
It's probably
not
gonna
lie to you.
take 4d6 during his turns.
Sweet. So
Unless he rolls a nat 20.
that'll fucking take him out.
Is there anything else?
I'm- Well, seeing how that was my regular spell, I don't really have much for bonus actions.
Yeah.
All right.
Morin raves at
Yeah.
you from across the battlefield.
What?
Cat and Cronch.
All right. I don't even need to reckless attack this guy. I already have advantage.
Go ahead and give me attacks then.
I really
Wait,
hope
what do
he's
you
not
have?
important or anything.
Why do you have advantage?
Huh?
He's
Why do
stunned.
you have? Oh, right. My bad. I completely forgot.
18 and 24.
Those will both hit.
All right. That's 17 points of damage on the first one, plus 11 points of radiant, and 9 points of damage on the second one. Or 11 points of damage on the second one for raging.
11.
So 22 plus 17, 39 points of damage. As I just walk up, and just as he's just like sitting there like
Yeah,
Bro.
not get out of it.
yeah, we fucking gut checked him, and then a turtle boy walked up and was just like, so dirt.
You do slam into him rather hard, swinging your axe into him. However, he seems to be able to take the hits. His plate armor is starting to look damaged through all this. However,
All right.
that's a square. Why is there a square there?
Why is there a square there? I
I
don't know what's
Everyone was drawing
happening. I'm
squares. I wanted to
fucking
participate.
And
scared.
any of those boxes that someone's in, that's the radius.
Gotcha. All right.
It's not a radius, it's a square.
More
More
than
in-
that.
Bonjour.
So they're still stunned until I'm done.
Right.
No party.
I'm gonna go with both of my attacks.
Both at advantage.
Yes.
That'll hit. And that'll hit.
17.
17 damage.
Do you want to back up because you'd.
And he's stunned again. No.
I don't know. Listen. You can try.
Do you want to take your first bonus action attack? Because you don't have to spend a key point to just swing at him again.
Yeah.
Swing at him again. Still with advantage. That'll hit.
Now is his time.
Oh no, I can't click it. It's too small.
Yeah, I was having a
I
similar problem.
I can't click it. There's a little overlay.
All right, so roll 1d6 plus your dex modifier.
For 9 damage.
9 damage. That'll bring him to. All right. Taking a decent amount of damage this turn. Boss has, but he still seems to be standing for now.
Strong with
Do
the
you wanna
force
back
you
up?
are.
He won't have to stab you, and he'll stab me.
No, apparently not.
Do you want to back up so that instead of having to stab you, he'll try to stab me? Because I have the HP for it.
Maybe.
He can't take a swing at you until the end of your turn because he's stunned.
No, he doesn't want to do it, dude. Don't let him. Don't make him do it. You're not his player.
I'm just trying to see if I had anything cool for my bonus action, like key points or anything. I was like, I wonder if I can just try and milk as much damage out of this.
No, it really what happens is you get them in the stunned, and then you flurry of blows it, but like you're low on key points.
I used
yeah.
2 key points in 1 round.
Yeah. So it's like careful. All right.
All right.
Everyone's on.
Is the Rock's turn. No longer stunned. However, he is blinded. Is that it? Does he have to do something at the beginning of his turn?
He'll
No,
just
he
take straight
just
damage.
takes the 2d6.
Give me 2d6 damage.
No.
No, he has to take it.
Take it, bitch. There's 8. That'll be a little bit of damage. And he is blinded. Is that it?
Yeah, he's in weird slurpy noise darkness that you can't see through.
Been there before, am I right?
Yeah, I know what depression is.
Also, that whole area, if he does move, which so far hasn't proved that he could, it is difficult terrain.
Oh, that's good for him then. Or good against him then. Because he can move. However, he only has 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
I can.
He can't actually escape. He is going to attempt to retake his position, however, getting all the way there, 1 square, as it is difficult terrain.
I just now read that I have astral sight.
What does that mean?
I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, up to 120 feet.
Well, I think that's magical darkness right there.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
Watching him suffer.
It's pretty magical. Because since he is blinded, he's going to make a random attack around him. However, there's no one around him at the moment. So as you hear his smashing maw simply closing and biting at the air around him without being able to achieve anything.
That sucks for
By
him.
the way,
Do I
Jack,
have advantage?
I
while
want
he's
to point
there?
out that you're the only one close enough, Jack, to hear the weird slurpy noises coming from that darkness.
Sounds like home.
I was actually always contemplating taking Hunger of Hadar for Clayton, but like every time the opportunity came to learn it, another spell was cooler. Like in that moment, like for me as a character, like I was like, I could take Hunger of Hadar finally, and then I looked down and I was like, ooh, but Major Image is here. I was like, oh, I'll take Hunger of Hadar. summon shadow spirit.
Thunderstaff.
Yeah, yeah, that kind of shit. I was just like, ah, this shit's awesome.
Now this is beautiful.
All right. So it is Boss's turn. Boss is comes back to his senses, kind of looks at you, kind of recognizes the damage that's been done, and Boss is going to go ahead and use his breath weapon attack.
Oh,
I'm not in range of that, am I?
Only hit one of us.
You are not in range, I don't think. He's doing it in a cone. It's 60-foot cone.
60-foot cone.
He can only
Holy
hit one of us.
fucking
He's
shit.
definitely in range then. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So is his. So is his.
It depends where you sense it. Actually, sorry, not 60 foot.
Basically,
Sorry,
if it's a 60, if it's a 60-foot cone, then fucking everything on this side of the map is in his fucking range.
What? What is it?
It's not 60 foot. It is 30 foot.
Okay. Okay.
60
Okay.
I am still
you.
unfortunately in range.
Yeah.
30 foot.
Well, unfortunately, all of us are in range of that.
Well, he can really hit either Captain and Moranjang or Captain and
Captain and
Gentleman.
Morning or Captain and
Gentleman.
Thief. That's a Ray here,
I don't
gentlemen.
know what you're talking about.
Captain and
Yeah,
Morning.
because I can bring up the Xanathar's Guide cone rules, and it's not like a full fucking semicircle.
Cone.
It's like three squares at
it's-
the end of the cone.
Is it 3 squares at the? That's. I've always
I'm
heard it
bringing up-
described that it's first of
Yeah,
all, like
I'm
you go down that way, then you do 30 feet across this way, and that's the
I'm
cone.
bringing up the Xanathar's Guide.
Yeah, I thought it would exponentially grow. Like it would just keep getting wider
Oh,
until
I
it hit
passed
30
it. I
feet.
passed it. Hold on. Oh,
That's a cone.
that's a cone.
That's also
And that's
a
a
cone.
cone.
I
So
know
it
my
de-
shapes.
It depends. It looks like if you cast it,
At a right angle. Or
yeah,
dead
if
ahead.
you cast it dead ahead, it every like 2 things it goes out one more, so it would look like
Are you
this.
using like the dice thing that it was?
I'm
doing?
using the Xanathar's dice thing. And then if you cast it at like an angle, then yeah. So from there he could hit us pretty easily because that yeah. There you go.
So he can hit all of us. That's good to know.
Yeah, he just had to step down a bit. He just had-
Step down, senpai.
I like the idea of the fucking like math numbers around this half dragon's head as he's like, hold on, trigonometry, some of the I know what a cone is, it's the sign over the angle.
I haven't had to use this in ages. Do you know how long I've been alone here?
God, they normally group up for me.
He takes psychic damage. Trying to think.
Why are so many of them non-confrontational?
I do need dexterity saving throws from all of you. All 3 of you.
Alright.
Oh fuck.
And
All right. I have a
Oh
plus
shit,
7.
I when did you post this? Oh,
Dirty
so long
20.
ago. I just saw all of your Eldritch Blast invocations.
That's 20. That will pass.
18.
That's an 18. That will pass.
I forgot where my
I take
sheet
nothing.
is.
Yep.
Dirty.
I rolled a
Non-harm.
20.
I spin so
10.
fast, I push the...
That one you do not pass. So Gentleman Thief and Moranjang, being the dexterous types, managed to dodge out of the way. However, Captain Cronch, who is literally in his face, takes the full brunt of the fire damage. Let me go ahead and roll that. It's a lot of fire damage.
Oh, if that's the case, can I also use my reaction to uncanny dodge and take half?
Yeah,
Be-
right?
It's
I
an
believe
it's
so.
an attack, but I don't know if that means it needs to be an attack roll, which I don't think is.
Some damage. It is an attack, so yeah. That's only for you, right? If you have the damage.
It's half of his already half damage on me.
Yeah, I think you can do that. There's no reason you couldn't. You dodge it, and then also you dodge it super well. Let me just go ahead and find the right.
Because I need to make
amount.
I need to make a concentration check on my shadow blade. After this,
Yes.
and I don't want to be rolling too high for that.
Oh yeah.
That is 43 fire damage.
So what you're saying is it's actually 21 damage, and then what you're also saying is it's actually 10
I had
damage.
72 HP,
Oh.
but
Oh, you mean 0 damage? Is that
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
said?
0 damage for some people.
Oh, okay. Okay.
10,
I was just
11
confused.
damage. Sorry, 12? Yeah, 12 damage.
I mean, I'm fucking hurting, but I'm up, and that is very unfortunate.
I have
I'm
25
making-
hit points.
Oh my god. So my Shadow Blade withers away into nothingness.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
So is
That's
does.
that damage.
you
yeah.
got fried.
I only took 10 damage. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
You
fine.
took 12 damage.
I took 10. Because
Oh.
first of all, it's half of 43, which is, 21,
Oh.
and then half of
yeah.
21 is 10.
I divided it by 4 and then rounded.
Well, that's not how it happens, all right? That's not how damage mitigation works in D&D.
Actually, it is because it would still give 10. I just said 12 because I didn't do it right.
Actually, that is how it works. I'm just not good at fast numbers.
This is why I have a computer do the numbers for me, okay?
Okay,
Fuck,
I'm
yeah,
still
live
hurt
stream,
because I'm
I
at
can't do
25 now.
Yes.
Oh, hey, twins.
That is more or less all boss can do, however, as that does take his entire action.
I'm gonna kill boss. I'm gonna kill
Hit
boss.
Hit hard.
But by the way, we forgot about the end of turn bit for Hunger of Hadar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that
Saving
saving throw? Dexterity,
Dex.
right?
Yeah.
That is 20 minus... Oh, only -1. That's a 9.
Yeah, that's gonna fail and take another 2d6.
Woo!
So the 9 damage. As this rock formation looks significantly thinner than it did before. It is probably on death's door.
Well, no one can see.
Yeah, it's
I
a
can.
little bit.
Oh, you see
Yes.
in magical darkness because of your
Astral
thing.
sight.
Yeah.
I just read that.
I'm gonna go ahead and rush 30 feet up to Big Boss Dude. I'm gonna take my bonus action to recast Shadow Blade, so that's all my spell slots. And I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna slash down. I'm gonna kill him.
That is
Alright.
a good plan.
That's
Does-
it's +7. +7 still. It doesn't. It's a 15.
15 does not hit.
15 does not hit. I
Okay, we
menacingly
Do it.
purposely miss him to show dominance.
Sure. Sure, bud.
You assert your dominance in some way.
I end my
Either.
turn.
I don't know where it is, so I'm going to attempt to fire Eldritch Blasts at disadvantage at it.
All
Should
right.
I try and call it out?
I
mean,
it would be enough.
The vague area would probably give him a disadvantage.
He's
anyway.
in the
Yeah.
zone. Where? In the zone.
To the
These
edge.
aren't these square tiles aren't exactly numbered
Yeah.
for you to go. He's in
Well,
E4.
you don't know.
E4.
My man's a robot. He sees like this all the time.
Right, but you know who doesn't? Udir.
Everyone else.
Yeah. You just start calling out B4. And he's like, before what?
Yeah.
Duck, black.
15 will not hit, unfortunately.
What's that?
15 will not hit, unfortunately.
I'm gonna fire another one.
19 will not hit, unfortunately. You got really close, though.
Good. You see it like briefly illuminated from the Eldritch Blast.
I don't. I don't. Nothing can light it up.
Hey, you got
Oh.
close.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no light can be
Moran Jang
illuminated in that.
manages to tell that you got it close.
Yeah. You're
Almost, my
there,
guy.
buddy.
Little to the left next time.
Your left or my
Bring it back
left?
Yeah.
Shit. No. I don't know.
Anything,
Negative one
else from,
intelligence.
anything else from you there?
No, not if I miss.
All right. Cat and Cronch.
All right. We back at it again. I'm gonna recklessly attack this dude because I don't know when to stop.
Go ahead.
Please kill him. I think he's looking at me.
That'll
19
Go
and
ahead.
a 22.
both hit.
That's 13 damage plus. Ooh, 7 points of radiant.
So that's 20.
And then the second attack, another 13 points of slashing damage. So 33 in total. And I'm going to move here so that he can't hit us all with his breath weapon again.
You can attempt that. He's starting to look like he's taking some damage. The rough scales in his body are starting to show a little bit of wear past just his armor. He's definitely battle worn now. Mohonjang.
It took him like thousands of years to finally get battle worn as a title.
He's literally been down here alone for God knows how long. Actually, God doesn't even know how long.
Well, the papers
Yeah.
knew how long, and we burned them.
He's older than the gods. Shit. Oh, great God. Can you answer the question of when this being was created? Dude, like, he was here when I got here.
I don't know, man. I've been paying rent to him for like.
It's like
Ever.
God burst into existence and it's like, "Ugh, I think this is where I will. Wait, hold on. Who are you?
Yeah.
First one of those will hit.
Yeet. 10. That's pretty good.
10's pretty good for a monk attack. You know?
10 damage.
You know what? Give me a cod save.
Oh baby, it's happening.
We popping off.
This dude dies first. The Eldritch Monstrosity can have fun with the Eldritch Monstrosity.
Yeah.
So this last time, yes. As a 14, which I don't think hits either.
That meets.
Ah,
Yeah.
To hold onto his stance.
He did one better than last time.
yeah. He's got it figured out.
I'll burn a key point to do a flurry of blows.
And you burnt a key point to do stunning strike, right?
Yep.
That's not a bonus action.
Yeah,
those-
No,
It's
Stunning
on-
Strike is a non-hit attack. Yeah.
Gotcha. Both of those will hit. That'll
16.
be 16 damage. All right. As you start smacking into him, you see that he's getting damaged. He's getting damaged. He's trying to block them as best he can, but the relentless battering of you guys has started to get him down.
And then I step back, and that's my turn.
You do provoke attack of opportunity by doing that.
He never got within 5 feet of him. He was punching with his astral arms.
I thought he did.
I went right here.
Okay, my bad then.
Yeah. Shut up, DM. Shut up.
No, these are the things we need to be very particular about because your boy's not killing it.
All right. It is the Rock's turn.
2d6 cold.
2d6 cold.
It's getting shivery in here.
Son of a
Shivery is
bitch.
dead.
Son of a bitch.
Go and give me 2d6 cold damage, please, Julia.
I just realized something.
Pretty good. What did you realize?
He had power would kill this whole time.
Hang on. I'm just trying to see if I'm reading this correctly.
Probably not. If you can like affect it twice in the same turn in the same AoE spell, it's probably read wrong.
No. I think he's got it right.
No, his hunger of it are.
Creates a void filled with blackness. It is a mega there's at least so plays like Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just that good then.
Hunger of God is great.
The
No,
rock.
I for some reason I thought maybe dark vision could see through it, but it,
Oh no, you have to have Devil Sight.
You have to have
Or
magical dark vision. Magical dark vision is different.
Yeah, I see through it just fine. Because I'm a special bolt.
Yes. So the roper is going to exit that particular area.
I swear to God, if he grabs me.
And just barely, because his movement is still halved. He can't move any further, and he now has, wait for it, 4 tentacles.
Shit.
Damn it.
Because it's been 2 and it's been 2 turns. So get 4 tentacles again.
Oh, what if his tentacles were taking cold damage as well? You know how it's cold, and then guys, it affects you.
I believe that's at least 4d6.
No problem.
yeah, I didn't want to start questioning whether they counted as their own creature damage. But I mean, if they did, then I'd happily.
I mean,
kill them off.
if you get right up to it, I can probably try to murder it.
Let's let it do its thing for a bit. Let's not get too hasty. And, like,
I was really
me-
hoping we could kill Dragon Man before it got out of there, but
Yes, this will be on Thief. That's a 9. It does not hit.
I
this one will be on
nimbly dodge out of the way.
Cat and Cronch, who recklessly attacks, so he does have advantage. 25 will hit. So Cat and Cronch get.
Every single time.
God damn!
Hasn't hit you in 3 turns.
It's got to hit someone. So it does manage to grapple and restrain Cat and
Fair, I
Cronch.
give them all advantage, but they usually hit me without advantage too.
True. And then the third tentacle is going to go ahead and attempt on Moran Zhang, which is a 15.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Just me.
And its fourth tentacle is going to go ahead and attempt on Gentleman Thief again.
God damn it!
And that's a 26. Which
God fucking damn! All right.
will, after 3 turns, after 3 times, it does successfully grapple you. And it is going to go ahead and, let's see.
No, not me, not me.
I gotta go back.
It's going to go ahead and pull Cat and Cronch. That's 25 feet towards it.
Okay. That's
I'm handling
fine.
Demon Boy, I guess.
Yeah. You guys take Demon Boy. I just gotta deal with the trash real fast.
Oh, no.
See if you can try and push me back.
And that is all the rock can do.
Can't eat me, so.
Can't even you're slightly out of range.
Oh my god.
But
We can't get advantage on the attack against Big Boss.
it is boss's turn. Speaking of
Oh
Big Boss.
no!
And
Listen,
you-
I know we had our differences, but I want you to know that you can be a bigger person.
He does not get his breath weapon back. He's going to. He now has his longsword in one hand, short sword in the other. He's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks with the longsword, 1 attack.
Wait.
with the-
Wait. Does it help if I have a family? Does that like stop you?
That's better for him, actually.
You
He
don't
enjoys
have a family, yes. Also,
I-
you don't even know where you're from.
That is fair. I don't actually know where I'm from.
Yeah, that is.
But he doesn't know that.
It's true. It's true. But I mean, he knows more. He's been here longer than God. Like, who knows what he knows?
It's like he like keeps raising his blade up to hit me. I'm just wait. I have money.
The 2 longsword attacks don't hit you, clearly. And the short sword attack, well, it hit you. Damn. 252. He's just swinging wildly. He's not able to hit you. He's like, oh man, I want to prolong his suffering because he has a family, but also I want to kill him quickly because he's a bitch.
In the sake of fairness, he does
Fucking
technically have
how?
He does technically have advantage.
He does technically have advantage. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, so that's just the first attack and the first roll
That's the
for
first
the
One
attack.
second.
Yeah.
So the second attack will hit. The second attack with the longsword will hit.
Ow.
And the attack with the short sword. 17 hit.
17 hits, yeah. Hits.
All right. So one longsword attack, one short sword attack. Thank you for your honesty. That's not a d20 damage, for the love of God, please. The longsword does 6 slashing damage to you, and the short sword
The longsword.
does 6 slashing damage to you.
I'm gonna use my reaction to have one of those. Not that it really helps too much, but whatever. So that's a 3.
So that's 9
and-
damage, 9 slashing damage instead of 6.
All right, there we go.
And that is Big Boss's turn.
Kill him now.
Dental Thief.
All right. So I see that I've rustled some feathers. I also need to do this real fast. Shadow Blade. I think I kept my Shadow Blade. All right, I still have my unless I need to make it.
DC
I need-
10. It's a DC 10 or half the damage taken, whichever
Right.
is higher.
He
Yeah,
did hit
so you
me
do keep it.
twice. He did hit me twice. All
Yeah, you
right.
guys are good for both.
All right, I keep it both times. All right, sick. I'm going to, because I can't move anyway. Who gives a shit? I'm gonna ready an attack. So I'm gonna steady my aim, and then I'm going to just launch down my Shadow Blade with normal effects. That's 15 plus 7. That hits, right?
22 will hit. Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask a
Let's-
question? Does this steadying your aim work on melee attacks?
As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. You can use this bonus action only if you haven't moved during your turn or after you have bonus action. Your speed is 0 until the end of your current turn. So it just
Okay.
says on my next
Okay.
attack.
Okay, that's
So I
fine.
can-
It's just a weird naming for it.
Yeah.
It
Alright.
does, and it gets weirder. In the book, it's specifically someone who like kneeling down with a crossbow.
Yeah.
But it does literally just say.
Yeah, it works with melee.
Alright.
That's fine.
So
go ahead
that's
and give me,
2d. That's
that.
2d8 plus 3. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. No sneak attack damage. So that's 14 points of psychic damage on his face.
14 points of psychic damage.
In his face.
Let's see.
Psychic.
In his brain. He only thinks he was hurt.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
All right. As the shadowy blade slams into him, he does look like he's starting to take a decent amount of damage now. He's a little bit haggard, kind of holding himself up with some difficulty.
I spit in his face, and then I end my turn.
He does not like that.
No, of course not.
First people he's encountered in literally years, and you're disrespecting his authority.
Listen, I shattered his crystals. That's on me. All right. He severed my flesh. That's on him.
You dare walk into my home, upturn my dining chairs, and shatter my crystals?
The
Yes.
crystals are on us. As a team, we broke.
And he pushed me down the stairs, and my shoes fell off.
You cut me up with my CPI disc.
Come on, body. Either it is your turn.
I got a question.
Yes.
If moving something with Eldritch Blast, does that provoke opportunity of attack to
No.
whatever is close by?
I don't
No.
think so.
It does
Oh,
not. It's specifically if spell effects move you, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to fire 2 bolts of Eldritch Blast at the rock thing.
The rock. Go ahead.
Alright.
Thing. I forgot thing.
27 will hit. 25 will hit.
God, alright, I'm gonna... What's this?
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, fucking hell. Just firing these explosive fucking Eldritch Blasts at it. I mean, technically they got weird tentacle properties to them as well, so
Tentacle v
weird tentacle v tentacle things.
You know how
Just
it's made
these
of rock?
weird-
Turn it to sand.
You ever heard of debris?
I used to go to school with a girl named Debris.
Whoa.
Shut up.
All right, your Eldritch Blast slam into it, and it's simply the energy of the Eldritch Blast. You can see it coursing through all the cracks in its rocky formation, and eventually it just glows up, and as if cut into hundreds of smaller rocks by a particularly sharp spider web. The roper simply falls into small pieces on the ground. Its ropes no longer restraining. That's not what I meant to do. Restraining Gentleman Thief and Cat Cronch.
Cause see, if that didn't work, I was just gonna pull it back into the darkness, and I would have let the fucking cold deal with it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm going
relieved.
to move here.
Towards the exit, yeah, I get it.
That's it.
All right. Cat and Cronch.
All right. Stop me if you've heard this one before. I'm gonna smash.
Okay, stop. I heard that one
You've
before.
heard it before? Yep. Okay. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna recklessly attack this dude. I
Aye.
just had just about enough of this guy. All right.
Go for it. 22
No,
hit.
I saw him first. I've had enough of this guy.
I've had more of this guy. 18 will not hit.
18 doesn't hit him. Shit. All right.
18 does not hit. That is.
I think a
8 plus what
19
else?
did though.
8 plus 9, so 8 points of slashing and 9 points of radiant.
That is 17.
19. Yeah. Let me read something real fast.
Okay.
No. All right, that's what I got.
All right. Moran Jang.
Moran Zhang.
Moran Jang.
I'm just gonna whack. I'm gonna move
You're a little far away from that. Yeah.
just a little bit.
Just a little move. Just a nudge.
Just a little scoot.
He's going to scoop the dude.
Kill him.
The
18,
18
20.
will not hit. The 20 will hit.
Just the 20 or the 18?
Just the
20.
I cannot click the damage, so I'll roll this one and be whatever. 7 damage.
No, it's wrong. It's the wrong one. All right. Anything else?
Part of me wants to try the stunning strike. I've got 2 left.
You do have 2 left.
I'll go for it. Con save.
All right. It's a 15, so it does make it.
It does make it.
Does
Shit.
it? Well, flurry of blows. Out of anger.
The first one of the
19 nat one.
anger clouded your judgment.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right. He looks severely beaten up at this point.
Severely beaten up. Stealing his lunch
Sever-
money.
Yeah,
Scoot.
ganged up on. It's uncool, bro.
Sick.
You know what
hey.
else is uncool?
Knowledge.
Do you guys know that when your HP gets really low, it literally shows as red? I know this now.
On
Oh, yeah,
on the overlay.
On the
Yeah.
the overlay.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh my god, you're hurt.
Oh yeah. Well, I took that fucking breath weapon to my face.
Yes, you did, and he does get his breath weapon back.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
This is fine.
However, he's not in a particularly good position to use it where he is right now.
Yeah.
What he is going to do, he is going to move here and then move up here, taking the attack of opportunity from Gentleman Thief.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and slash at him with my Shadow Blade. That's the dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
I don't think I get sneak attack on this. So I'll just roll my normal damage. All right,
No, I think you can only roll sneak attack on your turn.
7 points of psychic damage.
7 points of psychic damage. He reels from that hit, but he still manages to hold steadfast.
All right. Well, he can decide to hold steadfast while dead. Please.
He is definitely on death's door right now.
Oh, sick! I can kill him if he doesn't kill me.
And he's going to go ahead from the angle that he is at and attempt as much as possible to breath weapon everyone, but I don't think he actually can here.
No, I think he can only hit. He can only hit. What's his name?
I think
He can only hit Captain and Morin.
Yeah. If he angled it weird, he might be able to hit them both, but we'll keep it with the squares to make it simple. So I need a dexterity saving throw from Lauren Jang and
19.
Cronch. Do you have advantage on that?
Feral Senses as a barbarian gives you advantage on dex saving throws.
All right. So you are untouched. You do not take anything. Cat and Cronch will take half of this damage.
Here we go.
Is that the exact same number?
So that's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. No, it was 43 last time. So 20 points of damage, of fire damage, as the fiery breath rolls out in front of you. Morin Jang managing to dodge out of the way, and Gentleman Thief just managing to stay on the outside and out of range of the blast of fire.
his perfectly maintained coat is now ablaze. He's not happy about it.
But it is his turn.
He's not happy about it. He does go right up here. Unfortunately, that does mean he can't ready an attack, so he can't like get advantage on this. So he's going to instead Hexblade's curse him as a bonus action. So he's cursed
You've had
for the rest of his life. I've had that this entire time. I've never had a good opportunity to use it.
You would have done so much more damage.
I
to him
don't
this
think
whole
you
time.
understand. I've had my bonus action has always been used. That's why. Shadow Blade. I'm gonna.
God damn it!
I'm gonna slash it down. Please roll good. Please roll good. Please roll good. That's plus 7, so that hits.
That hits.
That's also sneak attack works. So it's 2d8 plus 3.
And
And 12 plus 3d6.
plus
12.
I think it's your level is no, it's not.
That's
level.
27 already.
I don't
Plus,
remember,
it's my proficiency bonus plus 4, so that's 20. That's like 31 points of damage.
How do you want to kill him?
What the fuck?
All right, so I cleave my shadow blade down on his head. The minute the second of impact, everything around him goes dark, except for a massive glowing eye that seems to come out of the abyss. Its gaze pierces him and crushes him as it absorbs his very essence. We no longer remember who he is. He's just gone from existence. Except his body's there. We just have no memory of him.
And you'll heal. Woo.
And I heal.
It's kind of hot.
Ugh.
Who were we fighting? Who were we fighting?
I don't care.
You're fighting the head of a group of kobolds, essentially, that had taken up residence in the Delver's carcass.
Nope.
However, we skipped over that dungeon, so you just fought the boss instead.
No, like, I legitimately, my character has no memory who this guy was. He's just cleaved his blade down and he has no idea who this guy is anymore.
All right, we're done. We did it.
We did it!
James,
You didn't need to do it. However, you also destroyed the thing that you came here to find.
That's
which was
fine.
yeah, we did.
What were we sent here to find?
those crystals. However, I kind of intentionally changed up this entire encounter for it to make sense with you guys, because normally there wouldn't be anyone in this room. And normally, if you broke those crystals, you would all die basically instantly.
Because I'm never gonna be able to play. I'm never gonna play this character again. the bit of backstory that I came up for Gentleman Thief was that he was the second son to a noble house that just loved to get into trouble. So when his father retired and his brother took the seat, he just said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving to go be a thief. I like the thrill of it all." However, one of the things he's
shockingly similar to like most of the backstories of the campaign.
yeah, it's just the only difference is one of the things he stole in his youth was like a magical artifact that contains an essence of this dark being that loved to consume knowledge. So because he didn't want to cause his family trouble by like causing weird deeds, he said he offered his name to the dark entity for power. So he completely wiped away his identity. Nobody remembers who he was, and he's just been like a fucking thief ever since.
That reminds me of the Dragonborn DLC in Skyrim.
Is it really? Wait, hold on.
Fuck.
That doesn't sound similar at all.
It's similar to what's the deity? But it's even a dark tentacle with one giant
Yeah.
eye.
Oh, I know you're the god of knowledge. Yeah, he likes to.
Yeah.
He likes to collect knowledge. He doesn't like remove people's memories of it though.
I mean, he kills plenty of people.
Yeah, he kills plenty of people. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get
So
me wrong, he is.
essentially, my final hit there was just stealing that dragon's name, that half dragon's name.
For the record, Captain Cronch's really intricate backstory is that he was captain. He is a snapping turtle. So I named him Captain Cronch.
To be honest, the backstory for Gent. The
That is
backstory
more
for
backstory than our pirate has. So
Yeah, at least you have a fucking nickname. At least.
Yeah.
the backstory for Gentleman Thief was literally just like an afterthought for why he would be here at all.
And why he would
why he has magical powers and is also a thief. That's really all it was. But I thought it was interesting enough that I wanted to share it. So
good, yeah.
there you go. So
Backstory
that we did it.
rewarded.
We got paid.
you did indeed do it. Ultimately, in the real version of this, you would discover that these magical crystals are, in essence, anti-magic to some extent, which is why they react so violently to magic specifically. And by performing certain specific operations, which you would be reading about in the papers and in what you'd be able to discover from the Delver ruins, if you tweak and feed this system magic just right, you can open essentially a magical wormhole in the weave to transport you to the other side of the continent, which is what happened to the entire Dwarven city when they accidentally happened on these crystals.
So what happens if you just break them, like we did?
Well, normally with antimatter, if you were to say take about a gram of antimatter and just toss it in the air, it would cause a bigger explosion than the largest nuke known to man. So you'd all be dead, super fucking dead. Like everything
Cool.
within like a 12-kilometer radius would just instantly be plasma.
Sick.
It's worse than that when antimatter interacts with normal matter. Both are destroyed out of existence.
Yes, they're released as extreme amounts of energy and gamma radiation.
Yep.
So heat
there would,
and gamma radiation.
there
That's
would
very
literally
cool.
be nothing but energy, which is intangible. It just straight up.
It wouldn't be energy. It would be plasmatic air.
Yeah. It's just fucking.
Antimatter is
glad
really
that-
cool, which is
yeah.
why I wanted to do this antimatter, this idea of antimatter, anti-magic kind of thing. Because it's one of the least well-known substances on the planet because of how difficult it is to create and maintain.
Yeah. Technically, all of it was destroyed because every time it touched literally fucking anything, it destroyed itself.
Yeah, it's really cool. With real antimatter, you can try and cage it in using magnetic fields, but that only works for so long before it just happens to hit
Anything.
Of the magnetic
Yeah.
field and disappears. It's very cool. It's very cool physics.
It's acceptably cooler than dark matter, which is literally We know it's there. We just can't fucking find it.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight then.
That is it. That is it for this campaign. I apologize that there wasn't a more satisfying ending to it. However, the ending kind of has nothing to do with you guys, and it's difficult to move on.
There.
It's like if you just suddenly threw 4 OCs into the last Avatar and hope that the story just works out.
Yeah, this is basically fan fiction, so it's not supposed to make sense.
Cap and Cronch is my OC. Please do not steal.
You can steal Gentleman Thief all you like. He's a very basic character.
And then the next thing we're gonna do is Gerald's campaign, right? Little mini thing. I think he's muted.
He is.
I mean, I hope so. Yeah.
Gerald, quick question so that I can have my character ready. What level is that?
I'll talk about it after the end of the stream if you want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, well, then in that case, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thanks everybody for stopping by if you did. Have a great night. We'll see you next week. Hopefully. Hopefully there shouldn't be any problems. We'll see about it. Bye.
It should be fine. Bye.